I gotta clean it up, Bill. I'm sorry for the mess I'm making you right here. So I'm painting a 76X for our man Bobby. We love him to death. Gone too soon. So I do the only thing I know how to do to heal myself, which is throw down for my man. We love you, Bob.
What's going on, Track Shot? We're hanging out with Sauer, Wayne Van Lant. We're at the Northwest Washington District Fair Demolition Derby. Looking really excited about tonight. What do you think, Sauer?
I think it's going to be great. This is my third year here. We've had 2 great years up to this time. So we have an action-packed all-weekend event. The stands have been sold out for quite a while. Wayne here has been driving Demolition Derby cars for 28 years, crushing it.
Yes. I'm one of the board members here. I think there's about 8 of us board members that put this together. We're a club, we're not a promotion. So kind of the reason you don't see a lot of sponsors from us is the fair basically pays us to put on a show. And we try to come out with the best show possible for the fair, for the fans, and for the drivers. So this year it's a little different. We're not fixing our cars this year. So after tonight, everything's a one and done. If you haven't seen our payouts, go to WhatcomDemoDerbyClub.com and check out the payouts, because each heat's about $4,000 a win, and we play all the way down. So it's not just those top 3, top 4 getting paid.
Yeah.
So you're going to see guys bang today. And talking to Anthony, we just made our way back from Sauer painting my car for Skin Dog, who has been here the last 2 years. He's having some health issues. He's become a good friend of mine. Cancer's hit my family hard. So.
F cancer, man.
F cancer.
F cancer.
And that's your team name, right?
That has been my team name. I passed it along for Utah to JJ Randall and Joey Insminger from down south. You'll see JJ Randall here tonight, I believe. And so they've been ran Utah a few times under that because his stepmom had breast cancer and is a breast cancer survivor. We made our way down here, and Anthony and me kind of checking out the track, see how hard it is before we've even touched it. Anthony, what do you think?
I think it looks really good. But tell us, when I was just thinking about this now, you're not actually on the fair board here.
Correct.
You're a part of the Whatcom Derby Club.
Yep.
Demo Derby Club. So tell us about how that works, because that's like a group of drivers that keep this going in this area.
Correct. So a few years ago, we've always been a club as long as I've been derbying. I want to say about 12 years ago, maybe 13. The original guys that started it up kind of had a falling out with the fair board, and Derby was in jeopardy. So our president, Mike Skolton, stepped in and got us together, and we've been running it. Not only do the drivers get input on the rules that way, there's definite ones that don't change a lot, but the drivers get a lot of input on the rules, a lot of input on how we run the show, the events, and not just that, how we spend our money. We have to be accountable for that and transparent with that. And
I saw that you move your inspectors around. That way you can keep that transparency and keep the fair
Correct.
level out here.
Correct.
Just the playing field level.
Correct.
Yeah,
So
you guys try to put on a really great show, and you do.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, and we try to take some turns with getting some younger guys in there to tech cars to see how some of us older folks are building cars, get them some experience and knowledge. Some of us don't like to give up running, so we'll take a year or 2 off, but after that we kind of get the itch and want to do it again. But not only that, for like our club members, at the end of the year, we host a banquet, and it's catered and drinks and just a lot of telling lies like most Derby guys do. And it's a good time. And we award, not just the guy that shows up here and wins one heat or one Derby. And we have what's called Derby Man of the Year. And Monty Lagerway last year, because he won the trucks, he won Chain and Go, placed really high in the cars.
Nice.
And so he was our Derby Man of the Year, and he was awarded, the championship belt. So we've got like 7 or 8 guys walking around that have the championship belt for being Walking Derby Man of the Year. And so for us as a club, it keeps it all about the drivers and not about the promotion trying to make money. And we're the ones that negotiate with the fair and how much money we get, but then it's ultimately we go back, we pencil some stuff out, and we go back to the club and have a meeting with them and say, hey, this is what we're thinking for the payouts for this year. How do you think? And
Tell us about that. You were talking earlier about the rollover bounty. Tell us how that works. You actually got a fee, a prize money for rolling someone. They're awarding you to turn people over out here.
Bounty hunters.
So different.
Bounty hunters.
So tell us that. Yeah, is that not crazy?
Okay, so here it's always been, up until this year, it's going to be a little different. You roll somebody over, they're out instantly. This year we're going to roll them back over, but the driver that rolled them still gets a bounty. $100, might be $200 this year for a rollover.
Now, can a driver get that more than once? Can you roll a car, pull away from it?
I rolled 3 in one heat.
But can you roll the same car repetitively?
I rolled one twice.
How many rollovers you giving them? If one guy's turned over twice, is he out at that point, or is that?
It depends on if it's safety, right? So if you're leaking gas or your batteries, we had a dude come out and
I'm thinking
his battery box came apart and the battery's out, so obviously it's not safe, right? So it's not going.
Sure.
This year also, to kind of extend the show, because it's all about the fans, these ecology blocks, well, they're typically about the right height to bumper flip, and that block will flip over, and there you sit, and you're pissed off and having a bad day.
Yeah.
So now, if you knock a buddy off, you get a $200 bounty for keeping him going and making the show go better. So you got a choice to make. Do you want the big dog money?
So it doesn't matter if you know the guy or not.
Perfect.
It doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
You could be your biggest enemy, but you can get $200 just knock him off.
Absolutely.
That's
I'm into
cool.
it.
I dig that.
like money.
I
like money. I'll be out there just doing that job.
You can clean house just going around these blocks.
Yeah, just waving up.
Clean up.
You'll be like, yo,
Straight to the bank.
Pot.
It's all about those butts in the seats, right?
Right.
So, yeah, we want to support the drivers. We want to pay them well. We want to do all that stuff.
So you are.
But really, it's about the butts in the seats.
You are. I mean, it's about the show ultimately. It all boils down to the show. But now you're rewarding the driver to help the show grow.
Absolutely.
To keep the show, to make the entertainment value longer.
Absolutely.
So you can't beat that.
Yep. So, the biggest thing, you're going to see mild cars to wild cars. But one thing we really pride ourselves here, you're going to see shiny paint.
Yes.
I've heard.
Shiny paint.
It's beautiful.
I mean, even my car it's just a straight 2-color, but it's shiny.
I love it.
It's shiny.
It's gloss.
And, and then Sauer came up and for our friend Skinny, mine and his over the years,
Yeah,
we did a little tribute for him to put a smile on his face while he's going through that rough period. And Skinny, we missed the hell out of you.
Yeah, man, we're a Derby family.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, heavy bag. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't got my time with the Skinny yet on the screen. So
It's bound to happen.
Nothing shows Derby family more than like when you watch Blizzard Bash or go to Blizzard Bash and they're doing these huge raffles for somebody that's got cancer, life-altering issues or health issues, and to raise money for families, and watching the guys come out of the pits and donate parts to this. A couple years ago, one of our drivers' dads was diagnosed with lung cancer, was going to pass away. And one of the guys came up to me and goes, I'm not feeling the Derby. You want to jump in my small truck? And I had no idea. And I'm like, I didn't have anything here. It was my year off. And I'm like, absolutely. And so I went up to the other driver's dad and go, I'm not here to win. I'm here to wreck somebody's day. But I go, I'll be honest with you. Whatever this truck wins today, I'm donating to your dad.
That was cool.
And we ended up with second.
All right.
So we were able to donate $1,000 to his dad.
That's great. Getting to have fun, doing what you want, and helping people.
And so to me, that's what Derby's. I've been fortunate over 28 years, 26 years to win some derbies, lose a lot of derbies. You come out thinking you're going to win more than you're going to lose unless you're
Yeah.
have a certain personality. That's just not the truth. I've been fortunate to win some.
Have you won as many as Fatty? Fatty wins a lot.
No, probably not.
I don't.
Probably
Anybody
not.
can.
I don't know.
Can you tell the people at home why they should come here, man?
Why should you come here? Well, today it is unusually cool
Yeah.
for August. Usually it's about in the 90s. Some years smokier than others. Tomorrow is supposed to be sunny and clear. So you will see from the crow's nest, Bill's probably going to pan out. And to the right on side on the track is a beautiful view of Mount Baker. It's green. It's farm country. The people are friendly. It's big breakfast.
Yeah.
Big breakfast, big dinners. There's a lot of farmers here that, need to keep up their energy and stamina.
I saw that. It's Linden is raspberry. Is it raspberry?
So raspberries, yeah.
Raspberry, like capital of the world.
Yeah.
All like 92% of all raspberries come from Linden, Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
Really?
that when I was reading.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was trying to do my research. I get excited about where I'm going.
Attaboy.
I got to know.
Attaboy.
But I'll think about it. I was like, my son's happy. Right? He loves raspberries.
Yeah. And then, we do things. We have our antique tractor club come, and we
Yes.
support them, and we
That's
pay,
cool.
and so we pay them,
You're gonna
which
love it.
goes to
Yes.
which helps support their club to come in and pull our cars out. And it may not be as efficient, but I mean,
It's beautiful.
but it's fun.
It's
holds
part.
a
It's
certain
part of
level
the.
of-
Yeah. It's
and
part of the derby.
and
here.
it's fun for those guys.
It
And
brings you back to the
dude,
old
yes.
fair days
Yes.
when people came together to interact.
I would totally
Yes.
drive a tractor and pull a car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it would be
man.
heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull my tractor across America to come here.
I know, right? And it's funny, like one of the guys, he was pulling my car out a few years ago, and I don't know what happened. The chain was too short or something, and he hit the brakes and up, and I wrecked his fender. My car went up and wrecked the fender on his
Oh, no.
totally restored tractor. He throws his hands up and was like, well, I guess I'm fixing that.
So how far are we from Canada here? Like we're close,
Oh,
right?
we are probably about a 5-minute drive.
So, I was just thinking in theory, we're at the farthest northwest demolition derby in the world, in the United States, as far as you can go.
Correct.
To the northwest
Correct.
in country.
Correct.
Without getting into Canada.
Correct.
And maybe the northernest United States derby there is, unless maybe New York or
Maine probably's got us beat. I think
maybe
Maine's a
there.
little higher.
I don't know. You got to get in
Pretty close.
within 5 miles or 5 minutes. So that's tough,
The so not only that, so over the years we've had a lot of friends from Canada come down. COVID really screwed that up, but we've had made a lot of friends in Canada. Had a lot of interactions going up there and running cars, and just a lot of great people. There's a lot of great tracks just south of here. Evergreen Speedway is just fantastic. If you like that pavement and those big hits and just crazy traction, it's a different animal on pavement. I love it.
Nice.
My wife
I've seen
hates
it.
it. My
I've seen it
wife
once,
hates it.
yeah.
My wife hates it. I love it.
It gets wild.
It gets wild. And you every track you go to, if you're not making a friend, man, you're doing it wrong, right?
Right.
You're just doing it wrong.
Well, they got some clean cars up here, man.
Surprisingly.
How about
I expected a lot of rust, but they really are very clean, very solid.
Well, we're gonna see some of those clean cars tonight. Smash it up, right?
Absolutely. And like I said, you're going to see old, new, and everything in between. You're going to see Sueys. You're going to see, I'm a mid-70s Ford guy, so I brought a 73 Ford.
I'm excited about the Pintos Mustang 2s that I've seen previous
Yep,
years. I'm
Pintos.
excited to see those guys run.
You're going to see the females running with the big boys. You're going to see a little bit of everything and a little bit of everything for everybody, I think.
And not just today, tomorrow too. So it's 2 days. We get
Absolutely. 2 days of this.
Derby.
And then, ultimately at the end of the day, we have another Derby in Sumas in about a month. And which is about 20 minutes east of us, and they're right on the border. Like it is, like the town is a border town. And
Nice.
so, And they're wonderful people, and just a beautiful track, beautiful facility. And they let us come bang and finish our cars off there and, play for a little bit of more money and a little more fun. And so it's just kind of evolving here a little bit for us as a club, because we saw a hole of, oh man, I was a young kid and I did something stupid. And we all know, if you've driven a car, how you perform out here is based off of how much seat time you get, right?
Oh, definitely.
And so if you're driving, the county fair guy, you build one car a year, it's hard to get that seat time. It's hard to travel and
It's
go
hard
places.
to get competitive level.
It's
at
hard to
that
get
with
competitive
once a year.
level
Yeah.
with that once a year
And
deal.
then you may not be building the same car over and over. So
Yeah, correct.
Definitely.
Correct. So
Well, thanks
Tell
for
me,
talking to us, Wayne.
yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
Oh,
interrupt you.
no.
Yeah, buddy.
go.
No,
Go
tell
ahead,
them
go ahead,
where to find you, man.
WalkingDemoDerbyClub.com. That's our website. That does all our registrations, has our payouts, placings at the end of the year and in like a week, all that kind of stuff. Check it out if you're interested in coming here. It's they say the Midwest is God's country. This is God's country.
It's beautiful.
So it's
We're really enjoying ourselves
every
and-
place has its shtick. This is
No, your club has really embraced us. Thank you to them.
Yeah.
You can see in the photos, there's a group photo
Yeah.
where we signed a banner to Skinny. So in the comments, you'll find that.
Yeah. So, well, we appreciate you guys coming, and it's hopefully we don't disappoint and have a
man,
good
it's gonna be great.
2 days of action for you guys.
We're excited. Really
I'm pumped for the tractors. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
And the
tractors.
trucks.
The trucks.
I know.
I was about to say.
I know the miss this year is our insurance did not like our jump your junk, so that one
I was
that
so
one had to
excited
go.
about that.
That one
I
had
was
to
sick
that one
for
had to
that.
go. That one had to
I
go.
thought this is sketchy, but I'm in for it.
It was totally sketchy. But over the years, you guys missed some of the stuff where guys would take the nuts out of the doors and. When they land, when they land, the doors would go off, and they're landing. And we used to back in the day build a stack of ecology blocks in the corner.
Yes, that's the one I was
and
thinking
they'd gut a Honda or Volkswagen or whatever, and they'd take whatever they had, big old truck, bus, and they'd go see how flat they can make that thing, and the flattest one won. So
Nice.
yeah, so it's always we're always trying something different, and I think the biggest thing is if you run a derby, put on a derby, don't try to be somebody else. Don't try to be somebody else's derby. Be your derby for your group, and if you do that right, guys will want to be there.
You got a good car count tonight, right? I've heard.
So the 2 days, I think it was about 75 cars. We did allow a couple guys. I think we were at about 30 big cars, which are full build. We did allow 1 or 2 drivers that felt like they didn't have enough time to switch over to the chain and go, which was less of a build. So that's about 12. I want to say there's about 15 small cars, which is unusual for here. There's about 15 small trucks, and if you haven't seen small trucks here, they all got V8s. They all are nasty, and they're our youngest drivers, and they are crazy.
Nice.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Crazy. They don't
Right?
care.
So you guys,
And then big trucks. We've got about 10 big trucks, and guys coming from
I
down
love trucks.
down south. So it's you'll
what is down south for here?
down south. There's
Because our down south's way different.
down south is Evergreen Speedway. It's about an hour and 20 minutes from here. They have a race usually every major holiday. So 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day. So it used to be a lot of us older folks would take our cars from here and go down there and finish them off.
That's awesome.
Chehalis has a pretty cool derby. If you haven't checked out Forks, Forks is a stock build show. But Forks is right across the Sound from Seattle. So probably with the ferry ride about 2.5 hours for us.
Can you take your truck and trailer on a ferry?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah,
That's cool.
Absolutely.
I never knew that.
So you pay more.
So, yeah.
Per axle,
So
probably.
yeah, length. So yeah, you can go there. They're a pretty stock show, but they're also payment, and they are wild too. Eric Anderson is over there doing their thing. they unfortunately had to cancel on their 4th of July and had to postpone it because of a fire in town. But they were able to run a couple days later, which is awesome for them. Chehalis has a good show. And then you can start going east of the mountains, and then you're looking at Benton City, Moses Lake, and State Line Speedway, which is kind of Idaho, Washington border, and Pavement Track. That's a fantastic show as well. So
That's a lot of Derby over here.
within an agri-fair right across the border in Matsqui, which is probably about a 20-minute drive. They just had a big Derby, couple 3 days long there too. So yeah, there's always something going on. Always something. If you want seat time, you can get it. If you're more worried about the expense that Derby can take out of your pocketbook, parts aren't cheap. Cars aren't cheap anymore. So if you're a one-time builder, that's what we as a club are trying to figure out, how to get guys more seat time, but without the expense to it. So
Most wanted fine arts class might be a good starting point.
it might be a good starting point. And
might be
He
cool.
just runs all the
Yeah,
junk out of town.
Just get the junk, the
And figure
$400
out.
Camry down the road.
Basically, it's the cash for clunkers class.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's a good name.
Yeah.
So you guys, make sure you like, subscribe to the Facebook page tonight while you're watching, and we're ready to go. We're ready to get some action going.
Yeah.
Let's go to it.
What's up, Track Shot? We're here in Linden, Washington, the Northwest Fair. Who we got here?
Tasha Dykstra.
Tasha, you from Linden?
I am born and raised.
Linden's finest, right? That's what they call the police, the finest. We sure thank you for your service. We
Well,
appreciate that.
thank you.
It means a lot. You normally come into the Derby? You usually come over here and work?
Well, this is the first year I've worked with Linden PD. I was with Bellingham PD for 25 years. And so I grew up here at this horse barn. I lived in it because I had a 4-H horse and I would horse ride and rodeo. So I would watch the demo Derby every year growing up here.
So it's kind of like an annual.
This
The
is
Derby
coming-
is an annual thing.
This is coming home for me. Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. Well,
Yeah.
thank you for supporting us. We really appreciate it and
Thank
coming
you.
out.
Hey, I'm Jason Sauer here with Track Shot Live. I'm with Anthony Wallace from Kentucky, right?
Yes.
All right. And we are at a destination derby. All right. We talk about it all the time on Track Shot Live. We are in Seattle. We started our day at Gasworks Park, which is something I love to do, get a good view of the city where the planes land and take off right there in the water. Where else did we go?
The troll. Check out the troll.
The troll. Of
That
course, we
went
went to the
downtown.
troll. This guy, the master troll, had to see the troll underneath the Fremont Bridge. So, listen, I know some of y'all been to Seattle. I would love for you to send in your comments to us because we want something to do on Saturday night. Tell us where your favorite place to eat is or where you've been. All right, right now we are at the grave of Jimi Hendrix. Now, Anthony likes to visit graves of rock stars.
Yes.
Right? So we thought it'd be pretty cool to check this out with Anthony and see how he feels about seeing this.
Yeah, definitely one I never would have made it to before, but I'm really glad to be here. I know it's odd, but I've been to Elvis, Johnny Cash, and now I can add Jimi Hendrix, and there's hundreds others. So Demolition Derby, famous graves, I'm all in.
Right? Demolition Derby has taken you all over,
All
hasn't
over,
it?
everywhere now. Yeah.
Yeah, we're in the Pacific Northwest, which is beautiful weather. Look at this. It's a great time for Demolition Derby. The fair puts on a great show. The Walk-On Demolition Derby really puts on a great show. The antique tractors that pull the cars off the track is some of my favorite things that I like to see there. And, it's going to be a really good time.
I'm excited. I can't wait to go. And then getting to experience Seattle has just been unbelievable.
Right? We picked up Bill. Bill drove here like 13 hours to come hang out with us. If it wasn't for Bill, we ain't nothing. So salute to you, Bill. Scene. Track Shot Live. We're here at the Northwest Fair in Linden, Washington. I'm here with my man Anthony.
Yes.
What's
We're in
up?
Washington
We
at a derby.
We finally made it, buddy.
What is that?
Isn't that great? So this has been on your list to come out here for a long time, and check it out.
Yes.
You're right here.
This is as far as I can go without leaving the country. Really, to a demolition derby.
They're saying the
So
border
I've done
is
it.
10 miles north of us.
Canada, yeah.
It's beautiful. Hey, quick salute. Our man Skinny. Check it out. All right, so we got this banner, and we've been going around the pits and getting it signed for my man, our man, at home.
Yeah.
321 Let's Derby Skinny. We got an officer here that you're going to see a video later
That was
on
the
today.
one that earlier at the opening
Yeah?
that I interviewed. Yeah, that's her.
Well, that's so cool. So, salute to 448 Designs there, Prusman, for getting that out to me here. I flew in my luggage with this banner, and this is what we're taking around, and then eventually it's going to go to Wisconsin, then on its way to Kansas.
Yes, we're going to stay.
That's awesome. Hey, check it out, man. I'm so pumped to be sitting next to you.
Oh, dude, I'm pumped. I'm pumped to be here, and we get to do it twice, 2 days.
That's awesome.
2 days, and today, you'll see as Bill shows, Sauer's done some art, and I've learned a lot about art on this little voyage. I've been educated.
Yeah. Well, your week's not over.
I've educated him on grave sites and historical facts, and
Oh my! And hold on. And 14 and 15-inch wheels, you will not stop.
I'm a hawk. I can see them everywhere.
You will not stop about them wheels.
I
You're
can see them.
You're like, oh, what if that was chrome?
Yeah. What if
Right.
we had that in chrome and a 14? So it's been so much fun, and if you haven't lived till you got on an airplane for a demolition derby, to me that is, you can't. What else can you do?
All right. So at home, check it out. Like, it's still daylight here.
It is. Yeah, you guys are all. My wife just called. My son was going to bed, so
So thank you everyone on the East Coast that's still following.
for sure.
Mount Baker, right in front of us.
That's beautiful.
This is absolutely a gorgeous country. So Walk-On Demolition Derby is who brought us out here. So we got to salute the sponsors, right?
Absolutely. Bill's trying to show I think he's maybe was trying to turn it on to Mount Baker now.
I think he's going. Get it, Bill. It's out there. So right now what we're watching is Best Paint Job. Out here, they believe in shiny paint. There is gloss paint going on out here. And we're going to start the evening off with two, not one, but two small truck figure eights. So the small trucks have showed up this weekend. Small trucks are going to do a figure eight race out here, and then tomorrow they're going to wreck.
They're going to derby tomorrow. That's what he said. Yeah, run figure eights tonight, derby tomorrow with the small trucks.
I mean, let me just cut to it right now. There's antique tractors here.
There's
There's antique tractors
I've heard
here.
a lot about these
I
antique
won't shut up.
tractors.
This
He's
guy
excited.
he won't stop talking about a $400 Camry he saw,
Yeah.
and I won't shut up about the antique tractors.
Yeah, if they had, I told him Sauer if they had a most wanted class, I was like, perfect, here we go. You can do that. 400. I was on the way, sitting there, filled full of Camrys, one out front, $400.
He wouldn't. It's great. So the cars are clean out here. There's like no rust.
Surprising. The rust is. It's more of the what you see in the south. The rust seems to be up top from sun exposure type stuff.
Yeah, it's real clean. So for those of us from the Northeast or from the Rust Belt of America, we are used to like some real
Terrible.
real junky cars. So I got a love for that Honda CRV, and their old ones with the tire on the back are just so clean out here. And just it has the table in the back of that CRV.
the table. Yeah, you talked a lot about the table. You
Yeah.
were so excited about the little tractors, but we got Pinto wagons with V8 motors.
Dude, what was that other car? You called it right out. What was that?
The Cobra or Mustang 2.
The other one.
And the Monza.
What was that?
Monza.
A Monza.
A Monza, yeah.
Monza.
Yeah, because I thought it was a Vega at first, and I was like, no, that's a Monza. And I get those two confused.
What's a Monza?
It is. There's actually a guy that races one on Street Outlaws. You ever watch Street Outlaws? There's a.
I only watch Derby. Track Shot Live is all I watch.
That's the only thing to watch. But I only know that I had a friend back home, Beaver McKenty, that had one. We ran at a show in like 2001. Only one I've ever seen run that I can recall. And I was like, that looks like a Monza. But I'm really excited about the rear-wheel drive compacts I can't say. There's several Cavaliers, maybe a Camry or two. But we have Pintos, Mustang 2s, which is near and dear to my heart because those were what beat me up back when I ran quite a bit. Those were what kicked my butt every weekend.
I like the bubble Caprice.
The Bubble Caprice.
You know me.
Yeah.
There's something about a bubble Caprice. Just it just looks so cool.
They're the underdog.
Really?
They're the underdog, yeah.
You said a box Chevy wagon is the worst car you could ever take
I
to
didn't
dent.
say that. I said yeah, okay. Fatty, one dent. And I found out, which, I mean, we give him crap, but that's really a big deal. If you love Derby like I love Derby, that dent's a big deal.
Have you ever seen his license plate?
I have. I one dent. I mean, he picked me up at the airport in Kansas a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
He picked me and Decker up. I was like, we're waiting on Decker. I said, Fatty, does your license plate really say I one dent? He's like, yeah, I did. And then I found out the rest of the story that he won dent, so we're going to give him crap because, but he won dent in a box GM wagon. That's crazy. I think he said he was 19.
Oh, good for him.
His head is so big right now at home. Can you imagine if he's still awake? How big his head is?
Well, he bless his heart. So we're listening to what's happening out on the track right now. They are getting ready to let the crowd decide who is the best paint job. We got a tribute to Skinny car out there.
Love it.
Did you see that?
It was cool. I've got some video to make a great TikTok. I don't see that car out there. Did you not?
It's right here. Dead center is the tribute to
Oh,
Skinny
no,
car.
I'm talking about the one that you did the hood on. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
we got
yeah.
the
What is it?
Skinny
Send
trib-
it for skin?
Yeah, send it for skin.
Yeah.
Love that.
We made a hood out there, said send it for skin. So right there, that one says. So at home, that's my friend Sam Thorpe who made the very original drawing of skin that we've been using for years and years. So I got to give artistic credit to my friend there.
I wondered where that came from.
Right here.
Yeah, I wondered.
Right? It started as in the coloring book. We made a sticker, a homie sticker, and this is the drawing that came out of that sticker.
Love it.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. I'm pretty pumped that Wayne wanted us to do that for him. So Wayne has the backseat Bobby camera in his car. So tonight you're going to see Wayne Van Lant.
Last heat. Very last heat. Tonight
Last
will
heat.
be,
So how it's going to go again is 2 races, 1 and 2, a small truck figure 8. Then we're going to small car demo derby, big car demo derby heat 1, and big car demo derby heat 2. So what's happening out here is these are one and dones for $4,000 to win.
and there's some other things I learned about in the driver's meeting that I've never seen at a derby before.
Never, ever.
What do they call these, ecology blocks? I've always just called them big concrete blocks, but they call them ecology. Maybe I'm saying that wrong. Ecology blocks?
Or economy.
I don't know. It's something coming up.
Ecology?
I may be butchering it, and somebody's talking crap about me at home right now, but I think it's a big concrete block. Either way, we all know what happens when those blocks are around the border of a track. It doesn't take much with any bumper height to get a bumper hung up on it. So here,
Dude, this is
crazy.
This is absolutely nuts.
So here, if
Sit down.
you get hung up on the block, there's like it's a Mad Dog in the heat. It's like $200. But if you get hung up on a block, it is, and someone knocks you off that block, it's $200.
If you knock someone on the block,
It's $200.
you knock someone off the block.
It's $200. Both. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wait, is that like do we have a misprint vocally right now? Is someone reading the teleprompter wrong?
I like-
when they said this in the driver's meeting.
Now, you saw Wayne's interview for 20 minutes before this started.
I did. I was there.
All right, we were there. Your arm probably got tired of holding that microphone. So, what I'm trying to get at, what was I talking about?
About the ecology block.
Oh, about making the money. He was talking about how you, as a promoter, have to run the derby for the people in your area.
And they do.
So this is how they do the derby for them.
I will say this. Everybody gives Josh Decker crap, and everybody. I love to pick on Decker. I love
Decker,
but,
who?
Exactly. You know, they got the Chrysler thing and all this, but I'll say that I went to Morris last month with Cannonball Derby Parts, me and Jerry Darnell, and it's the first time I ever went up there. They do the same thing in the Northeast that they do in the Northwest. What works for them doesn't work for everybody else in the country, but that's their business plan, and they're bringing in 500, 600, 700 cars. And that's what works up here. They have their own clique. They don't get to national shows like we do. They can't drive to the Redneck Rumble or the Buried Alive or San Filippo.
Tonight and tomorrow is the highest car count they've had here.
They said that, like 17, 18 little cars was huge for them.
So 75 cars is a large car count, and it fills the pits. It's pretty awesome. People are really dedicated. For a lot of people around here, they only do one derby a year, and this is their one derby.
Yes.
So we're happy and thankful that you brought in Track Shot Live. All the sponsors who sponsor Track Shot Live, trust me, we are so thankful that you believe in us to give this away to free to everybody. I know it's free because of the sponsors, right?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so thank you, everybody out there. You're going to hear from us a few times tonight. We're going to thank the sponsors a few times. You know what I mean? That's what helps bring this free. That's what helps bring us right here to the farthest corner. This guy has wanted to come here for a long time.
Here in Greeley has been on my bucket list. But you'll see all the sponsors scrolling there on your screen. Man, message those guys. Say thank you to every one of those sponsors except Indy CNC. They had no part in helping us get here. A bunch of losers. I couldn't help it. No, I'm sorry.
You went to see the Master Troll earlier.
I went to see the Troll yesterday. Sour's like, let me show you the Master Troll because you troll Indy. And then I got here, and there's a TikTok about how I'm a nobody. I'm here with the most famous man in Pittsburgh. And I understand and accept that I'm a nobody from Kentucky, and I'm okay with that. But they want to remind me. So I said, I'm going to be live in front of all these people later. I'm going to remind you. So that's what I'm doing. So thank you to all the great Track Shot sponsors except for IndyCNC.com, where they do have free shipping, but that's none of my business.
Dude, that's solid.
It's good. It's good stuff, Todd. Take that and just put it in your pipe and smoke it.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
Yes.
So, again, shout out to Skinny. So, normally Skinny comes out here. What we got going on?
Sour, the grandstands are full.
Yeah, they don't wait. They do not wait.
Grandstand, I saw that it said sold out. Tonight and tomorrow night, both sold out.
This is a big deal. This is a big derby. This is bragging rights. Everybody here is super proud from where they're from. And you hear it in the pits that this Demolition Derby is real important around here. Last night we went to Wayne's house out there in the cul-de-sac.
Yes.
Saw some cars.
2 cars. Wayne has got after it. He's running 2 cars. Wayne Van Leer. Am I saying that right?
Van Lant.
Van Lant.
Uh-huh.
I always get him and Ronnie Van Zant. I want to say Van Zant.
Well, they were saying they need a parts provider out here.
They do. They do. They hadn't. He had heard of Cannonball, but now he's heard a lot more about Cannonball. So maybe we'll be sending some stuff out.
All right.
Oh, hold on one moment, guys. We're doing the anthem.
The Canadian National Anthem, and it's a sister act this evening, her sister Gabriela Rodriguez. Now, with the Star Spangled Banner. Please remove your hats, hands over your hearts, and let's honor this great nation tonight before we get underway.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam.
Yeah. Best song ever written.
She's my cousin.
That's wonderful.
Yes, like it.
Awesome. My heart's full, buddy.
Fun Police is on me about my water bottle. You've got a new Fun Police, Sally the Fun Police. It's not hashtag Fatty Fun Police anymore.
Fatty. I heard he won dent.
In a wagon, box gym wagon. So there's, Fatty gives me garbage, but my little facts and things that I know. Before we came up here, I had to see what was around here that I wanted to see in Linden. And the only fact that I retained from that research was this is the leading exporter in the United States of, I think it was raspberries.
That's it.
Like 98%. I don't eat raspberries that I know of, but 98% of all raspberries in the country come from Linden, Washington.
Isn't that beautiful?
It's cool. If you like it, you at home, makes you drink, makes a beverage. Think of Linden. Have a little Linden.
I like the raspberry.
There we go. They're cheering for the skinny car. Looks so
Whoa.
good up here, Sour.
Dude,
It looks so good from up here. I'm going to take a picture. Did you get a picture of it from up here?
I have not gotten a picture of it yet.
That's a good one with, looks like Wayne standing by. Let's do that.
Mr. Brad Sims.
Yeah, we're up here living a good life in the air-conditioned crow's nest.
It's a long way up here.
It is a long. I had to
Sorry, guys. We had to get some pictures, but we're good now.
I had to take a breath.
It was tough. It's tough. I remember watching a year or two ago and Skinny saying, my gosh, it's a long way. He's right. It is.
We're going to step back to a few more spots.
So we got a couple more cars. They're trying to. This is that wagon you love. The V8
The
in
V8.
it. What
his
is
daughter's V8 Pinto. It's a Vortex small block Chevy.
it? Oh.
And his daughter is in a Mustang 2 with a 302 Ford small block.
Together, they're a couple. I see the coordination here. So
I like how every window hole is kind of smashed out in it.
what do we have?
Yeah,
See what I mean? It's all
got some weird creasing there.
creased. It's all creased.
Solomon and Britton Solomon.
And it's pressured in. It's tight. It's got a cradle. It's against the firewall, so it's going to be interesting to see. We were discussing it, and I was like, the front rails are still going to blow apart and warp probably. That's what Pintos do, but they shift at the firewall, so I'm interested to see what happens with that cradle. And pushed in like it is. That might have some variables on there.
Derby Thursday night here at the Northwest.
Who won? Who won?
Number 89, the green and white stripes.
89.
Sims.
Oh, okay. He won, huh?
First heat in. Like I said,
Good for him.
It's a nice color scheme.
Yes. So we were disappointed. I was disappointed as a fan. I got here, if you watched previously, last couple of years that Track Shot Live has been to Linden, there was Jump Your Junk. I was so pumped for the Jump Your Junk. It's not something I want to do, but it's something I would definitely encourage other people to watch other people do.
Yeah, it's outrageous behavior.
So I got here and found out that is no longer permitted for certain reasons, but that was cool. They also have something that they're not doing this year, but he said they'll take a Honda or Volkswagen, put it against a bunch of these quote-unquote ecology blocks. I'm not sure if we're talking that right. And you will take a school bus or a truck or a van, whatever, start at one end of the track, hit that car against those blocks, and see who winner makes the car the smallest.
That's incredible.
So I guess you provide your own fresh car and go from there. Unbelievable stuff that they've come up with out here. It's a derby community.
It was fun watching them jump off the ramp because they had bags of flour in there. The doors would fall off, and it was pretty dramatic. They also had those trucks with their lots of suspension last year too.
Yes.
That could handle that type of jump. That was pretty exciting.
Well, Sour, this is talking to these guys, this is what Derby started out as to me, and this is their national show. There's what do they say, 5 cars were local, or not local? Everybody but 5 were,
Well, that's
or
what
10, or whatever there was to count.
Well, and that's what they're working on here. They're working on creating a destination derby, as we were describing earlier, where people want to come out here and win this $4,000.
But it's the turnout from the local boys that's amazing. I mean, that's a great thing that they build for the fair.
Oh, this fair is they have their favorite drivers too.
Speaking of fairs, we better say shout out to Mike Tix, Dakota County Fair this weekend. He
Shout
brought
out.
in Fatty's Engine Builder to help tech and do things.
All right, small trucks,
Ready to go with
figure
small
8.
trucks.
Number 777 is Britton Solomon.
Number 777, Britton Sullivan.
Number 215, Dylan Glennie.
Number 215, Dylan Glenzie.
Dylan Glenzie. Number 396, Eric Vanderhoek.
396 is Eric.
Number 13 is Ishmael Gorshik.
Here at the Derby.
Number 654, Dallas Moore.
Lucky number 13, Ishmael Dorsey from Emerson, Washington.
Come on, let's make some noise. In front.
They're still coming in here. Couple more in. All right, I think. All right, this is heat. Small trucks figure 8.
Very angry.
All right, so they're going to.
They're lining up. They're looking at each other.
Any rollovers? $200 rollovers.
Yeah, $200 to roll somebody over. I wonder if that's in the figure 8 too. I know that is in the Derby, but if you didn't catch that earlier, that is what we forgot to mention. So out here, you roll somebody over. Used to, you rolled them over, they were out. But now, as long as they get rolled over and can continue, battery, fuel tank, no leaks, everything's golden, $200 to the guy that rolled them, they're allowed to keep going. All right, here we go. I was described that this is all the young guys, and the majority of these trucks, right in the wall, are running V8s. Most of these vehicles are V8 mini trucks. And they will be back tomorrow night to actually derby. Tonight is just a race. Oh, did you see that hit the wall, Sauer? That 7? That was a lick. He's got
definitely.
some steering issues.
Got the
It's a Durango, isn't it?
Ishmael Gorshik just got the Malachi crunched.
Malachi Crunch. That takes me back to Skinny.
Oh my God! Look at that wheel fall off in front of that.
Had a ball joint, tie rod, broke a tie rod.
That's Britton Solomon.
Yeah, he,
Not doing well. All stacked up in the corner.
I'm not sure what happened there.
Dallas Moore.
Oh! But somehow we've got two guys are going backwards on the course, and the other two are going the opposite.
Here comes Dallas Moore. Heavy on the gas, coming around the corner, looking good in that mini truck.
I think the 777 is just trying to hit whoever he can. He's like, oh, well, I'm broke. I'm going to hit.
Eric Vanderhoek taking it wide. Oh, we got some parts on the track.
Got a little sheet metal, looks like. Came out of the 654.
All right, we're all grouped up in the center here. That Volkswagen truck has been having a hard time getting through. Restarted, though. Looking hot coming around the corner.
Something's going on with the 215 there.
Dylan Galines.
He's having some rear end issues. I'm not sure that he didn't lock a rear end up.
That's the Durango.
Yeah, it was vibrating. Very rough.
650 more. Dallas Moore still staying clean. Taking a few shots, but looking good.
The little 13's doing a good job maneuvering
Ishmael
crossover.
Gorshik. That's a Volkswagen pickup, right?
You may be right there. I don't know. I don't know the little trucks at all.
You don't have little trucks in Kentucky?
No. I've only known them to run compact trucks like twice around us. Now they kind of run them in the minivans and the compacts and everything in a gut and go class.
This looks like fun.
Yeah.
I would do this. This looks like a ton of fun. They're going to wreck these tomorrow.
Yeah, they'll be back to Derby tomorrow. I'll take them home, fix them tonight.
So it's probably really hard when you have welded rear ends to really do a good job. On the block.
Double down, double
$200 bucks. Oh, drive shaft on the ground. That's it.
Oh, he's mad.
Britton Solomon is done. Unless you can drive without a drive shaft.
Is it 200 to lose a drive shaft?
200 to lose a drive shaft.
Good.
And on the block.
Oh, he's stuck on the block, isn't he?
Yep.
Is the 777?
Yep, that's how the drive shaft fell out.
Somebody hit him. Get the $200. If that, I mean, I'm assuming that transfers to this too.
For Eric Vanderhoek.
I think Dylan's out. Eric Vanderhoek looking good. Motor just out there singing.
What a horn they have here.
That's what they say, nitrogen.
Nitrogen powered.
Nitrogen gas powered horn. And our winner is Dallas Moore.
654. He's been running 5 years. He's sponsored by Sumas Ag, Vergan Hill Farms, Moore Mud Masonry, and Brim Tractor. Hope I'm saying that, doing it justice. Sumas, Washington. Congratulations, Dallas.
Sounds good out there, though.
Look forward to seeing you guys back tomorrow night.
Oh, here we go.
Got a
with the
replay.
Salute Ishmael Gorshik from Everson, Washington. He's a rookie, or that driver's a rookie.
Smells like that.
Yes, please.
Exhaust, fuel, oil, coolant, and who knows what else. Ladies and gentlemen, was that not fun?
It was fun. They have a great announcer here.
Oh, yeah. Number 215, Dylan Galintz from Everson, Washington. Third year, V Squared Electric, Arneson Contracting, Bailey's Tire, Two Sisters Coffee, Big Bronco Emporium, and Boats Precast sponsoring that driver. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
A lot of these drivers have great sponsors. Here comes the tractors. Here comes this Alice Chalmers. Look at that beautiful orange.
That is
Off-white
fun.
wheels. Oh my gosh, that's got to feel so good just driving that tractor around.
Just owning it. I love this. Is John
What's-
Deere coming
It's
in?
an
Yeah.
Oliver. Little
Yeah,
Oliver
John
Super
Deere.
99
Oh, Oliver.
with its green wheels.
I have a Kubota. That's about the extent. That and Red Belly Ford. I know Red Belly Ford. Pretty common. That's what I grew up riding around on.
Well, Rust-Oleum makes a Kubota orange in the fight, the Farm and Fleet
I could,
tractor supply.
I guess I could, enough paint, I could turn my Kubota into a Red Belly Ford. Go vintage.
That's Eric Vanderhoek being able to drive off under your own power. That's helpful whenever you got a derby tomorrow.
Get your hands up. Get ready to catch.
But this drive shaft
Man Insurance.
of Britton Solomon,
Baseball players
sponsored by Salon Grace from Blaine, Washington. That good showing, but the drive shaft falling out, and being on the block, not going to help you win. Look at them just pulling them all off the track. Isn't that cool?
Love it.
So they got a whole pit off to our right, just full of old tractors waiting for their turn to come out here and grab a car. Beautiful. I love it.
I was just looking through our list. You know what heat I'm excited for? Heat 2 of the big cars.
Yeah?
Yeah. Marcus Fakama is in that heat. I'm excited about that.
Consistent winner.
He is.
Tonight. Keith Boone put that all together.
Didn't he get the Mad Dog last year too? Am I not mistaken
I
there?
believe.
This evening.
All right, that was race number 1, a small truck figure 8. We are in Linden, Washington, everybody, at the Northwest Fair. We, Track Shot Live, are brought to you by the Watcom Demo Derby Club. You can follow them on Facebook. They brought us here, and we got to thank them. So Battle Smurf is going to come on out. Number 88, you would have seen that from my Facebook post here earlier about the Northwest Fair.
with arrows.
Yes.
And that would probably
That's Brent
It's like the
Shetler.
88.
go.
Brent Shetler and the Battle Smurf. Number 511 coming into your screen.
You got the 169, Zachary Drake. the 17 of Ethan Drake,
Imagine if we sounded down.
the number 8 of Mark Vienenman,
We should try that. We got car number 8.
911 Ben Vanderpool,
Car number 5.
and the 47
4 coming up.
Jared
And
Hoffaker
car number 2 there.
from Blaine, Washington.
We got
Sorry, Sauer, I had to get up there where I could actually see out there.
on my thing here. Ethan Drake from
No, looks good.
So Battle Smurf, this 88's the guy you did up last year.
Yeah, I painted Battle Smurf last year and was on already stuck. What's going on here? Too heavy.
Car number 47.
Oh, here we go.
Green, they are getting with it.
Let's go, Brent. Brent with an early lead.
Look at that 511 moving. Ooh, the 17. He's taking him outside. I love this, the whole heat of Explorers. The entire heat.
Oh. Look at that, nose to nose.
He got some damage. Looks like the 8 picked up. Looks like he may have relocated that core support a little bit for him.
Yep.
Can't really tell from here at this angle. Yeah, he got a little damage out of that for sure. Be interesting to see how. Boy, that 17 is really moving. Check him out, Sauer.
Yeah,
Look at
like
that 17.
incredible. Like I'm thinking the front wheels are gonna fall
He
off.
has done some work there. He's definitely done some modifications for that rear. And he can drive it. He's making her dance.
Oh yeah, it's looking so good.
Wow, they are getting with it. This is so cool. This is not something we get to see regularly.
Yeah, no, this
in our
looks like
part of
so much fun. You know what I mean?
In our part of the world.
Blasting right through here.
I was fortunate to go to the Tournament of Destruction in Chicago a few years ago with a friend of mine, Jeff Mitchell. About 10 years ago we went maybe, and they had figure eights like this with V8 trucks, full-size V8 four-wheel drive trucks.
Yeah.
It was so cool to see. But these guys, I mean, like they have stepped up. Nobody is holding anything back in this heat. I think
Still
that,
stuck, 911.
that 17 must be running on pimp juice.
It's looking so good. Got
He
the
is
front
slick.
end completely folded over to the front. The hood is like,
Oh, Battle Smurf's about to lose a tire. Rolled her off the bead.
that's Ben Vanderpool in the 911. Cam's ran a Wattcom electric out there just spinning all the way down to the axle. There it is. Unofficially
Looks like the number 47 of Jared Hoffaker.
from
Blaine,
Blaine.
Washington, second year running. Scholten Equipment is his sponsor. Got to give a shout out to Ethan Drake in that 17. Really impressed me with that run. Burlington, Washington, been running for 3 years. Sponsored by Farmers Equipment, MMA Fighters for Livewire MMA. So took that up. MMA Fighters for Livewire MMA.
Casino Resort.
Great run. Really impressed by his way his equipment moved there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So next, what? Sour
Small car
little
derby.
cars. Little cars.
We're ready for some demo. We got
V8
three heats.
Pinto wagons.
Oh yeah.
I don't even care how this goes. I'm just excited we're doing it.
Well, you were buzzing around that track, I tell ya. If we had the minor league,
I think they said there was 18 cars
the major league.
in this little car heat.
Now, tomorrow when you derby it, you don't have to do very much. Well, I think we got a tire out, but other than that, I think it'll be good to go. Hey, let's give it up for Jared Hoffaker.
That's beautiful. Oh, the crowd loves this derby. Sold out crowd right here in Linden, Washington at the Northwest Fair. Thank you to everybody who is watching from overseas. Thank you to everybody who's up late on the East Coast, watching us still in the daylight. Kicking it. Everybody here on the West Coast that's watching us, salute to you.
Thank you.
Yes,
very
we
much.
appreciate you. Everybody, if you're watching, send us a message of where you're watching from.
Yeah,
Send
we'd
us
love
right
to.
now. Check. Speaking of messages, you have been doing a great job at the Track Shot Live
Thank you.
Facebook page.
Thank you.
You've been making, I know Tix is out there and Fatty sometimes helps,
I owed Tix a few
right?
little jabs, but yes.
It's
Yeah.
looking really good, and so you can follow along Track Shot Live. We also have a TikTok page that Bubbles runs. We have the Facebook page. We need you to like, share, subscribe.
Definitely
the
go on
YouTube
there.
page. If you're watching us on YouTube, like, share, and subscribe. The numbers really help. You know how it is. Without you guys, look at that white tractor.
You guys at home, please, for us, we're asking you, go when you're done watching the feed, go to the Track Shot Facebook page, click the 3 little dots, invite friends. Just when you're laying in bed tonight, go through and click invite friends to like the Track Shot page.
You love Demolition Derby like we love Demolition Derby, right?
Yes.
Right? Help us out.
Yes.
Help us out. We live and breathe this Demolition Derby. We come across America. We love Demolition Derby. And even if we weren't sitting here in these chairs,
We would want someone else sitting here so that we could be at home watching it.
that's it.
So we're just the fortunate ones that are here.
We are.
That's how we do it. Sponsors, share the Facebook page. Let's grow it.
Yeah, so thank you so much, everybody who has already shared. Thank you to everybody who has already clicked like. We really appreciate you and your continued support of Track Shot Live. Track Shot Live, you're used to hearing 3, 2, 1, Let's Derby from our man Skin Dog. If you can see behind me right here, I'm touching our man Skinny, sending him some love. Skinny, we love you, my man. We hope you get well. If you're watching at home, know that America loves you. And this signed banner from 448 Designs from Jacob Prusman, who made it overnight, shipped it to me, brought it here on the airport, got it to you, buddy. We want to make sure you have that, and we love you, Skinny. Everybody send up a prayer if you can.
Absolutely.
Think about your loved ones in this world, and, F cancer.
Sarah, I haven't got to spend a lot of time with Skinny other than passing, and mainly it's that Blizzard Bash. I've spent more time with Fatty and some of those guys just because of the location geographically. A couple weeks ago when the guys ran in Lynn, Kansas, I was able to go out there and hang out at Skinny's house for 2 or 3 days, and he felt terrible. So I can't imagine what the guy's like when he feels great, because he was so much fun. Feeling bad, he was so much fun. He's so quick on his thoughts and everything. So as soon as he's better, I'm signing up. I want to be able to do a show with Skinny and learn from the OG.
Oh yeah, he knows how to do a Track Shot Live, Skinny.
Yes.
He knows how to do it.
And
Do it upright.
He knows how to encourage you to get under someone's skin. He loves that game.
Oh, I like it when Decker fires him,
Yes.
or tries to.
Tries to.
Nice try, Decker. So, when do you think Decker's going to fire you?
I had a moment the other day that I thought, I'm the new guy, so and I love this. I'm humbled by being here. I'm so humbled by being a part of Track Shot. It's probably the greatest thing that's ever happened to me in the Derby world. And I'm here in Washington at a Derby. But give me time. Let me get more comfortable. I guarantee it'll be unprovoked, but Decker will fire me.
Yep,
I'll be honest. The worst thing for me than Decker firing me was Fatty was kind of the one that initiated this whole bringing me on the board thing. I think, from what I gather, it was all Fatty's, I'm more worried about Fatty getting into he told me he's the director of entertainment. He's got this list of when he gets mad at you of what he's over, and it's everything. He just makes a title. So I'm more concerned about Fatty firing me. I don't think Mike is going to be a problem, or Tixie, because Tix will get in more trouble than I will.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be with us.
Sally be the most trouble.
Hashtag Sally Fun Police. That's trending tonight. Fatty's usually the fun police, but I'm more concerned about Fatty firing me than I am Decker. Of course, that's a long way from New York to Kentucky. It's just a few jumps from Ohio to Kentucky. And so we'll see how that goes.
That's pretty cool.
But I had a moment the other day. I posted a video that I had to abruptly take down that Wasn't a bad. It was a Derby video. It was just one that we probably should have been showing. And I thought it was cool. Sometimes you get excited about stuff.
All right, here we coming. They're coming in.
Here we go.
Number 105, Monty Brim. 777, Britton Solomon.
27, Ryan Vinman.
21, Sam Drake.
193, Danny Plagerman.
99, Austin Rhinesmith.
Number 3, Luke Hoford.
Number 789, Ethan King.
Got the 108 of Chad Solomon. I jumped a little bit here.
Number 96, Alicia Lagerway.
A lady driver. Now the 14 is the guy I was talking to earlier. John Paul Witten, followed by his daughter, the 114, Jessica Witten, in the Mustang 2.
46 is the 40-year veteran, Philip King.
The 88, Brent Shetler out there in a shadow. Love that. Haven't seen one of those.
Number 303, Brielle Solomon. Rounding out.
Now,
This is going to be what do you think, some chaos?
I don't know. Looking at these cars, I'm concerned for the rear-wheel drives. I could be. Depends. They're going to have to turn it up fast and get in there and get it done. And they're gonna have their hands full catching these front-wheel drive cars.
So checking in honor of our skin man.
All right, I got to get up and watch this one.
3, 2, 1.
Let's Derby!
Let's Derby! Oh, coming out hit.
Oh! Sending it right off the bat. See, they're doing what I said they were going to have to do. These rear-wheel drives are going to have to come out and get down.
Oh, nose to nose. Water all over the track. Beautiful.
Look at the Outback. 21 is Outback. Number 3 there in the Cavalier.
Oh, there's a lot of room to work out here.
Where's the Vega or the Monza? What happened to it?
99.
I don't see him out there. Yeah, 99. Oh, look at that. The 96. My driver. The 108 of Chad Solomon and the 96 of Alicia Lagerway getting down with it together out there.
Oh,
the 108 almost went over.
21 of Sam Drake looking real good in that Subaru.
He is looking good. He's driving smart. Good. Looks like Mike Tick's out there. Track awareness.
Oh, good shot. Good wheel shot there. Crazy Smurfs out there.
About to lose the bumper on the 21. Needs to
took a rocket shot.
See, we're thinning down quick here.
Oh! Yeah, we are. We're down to a quick 5. Oh, do you hear that screaming and that pin-out?
Here comes the 14.
Oh, here comes the pin-out. Oh, my goodness! That's John Paul Witten
throwing it down. The number 21 of Sam Drake was the recipient of that hit. Oh, no, he got that wheel.
Yeah, Ryan Beneman shut that Pinto down. Good shot by Ryan. Looks like that hot rod Pinto just.
The O Shadow's hanging in there good. Really surprised. Comes the Fairmont. Looks like I may be wrong. That may be a Volvo, like a sedan, something we don't.
What, Alicia Lagerway in the 96?
No, the.
Oh my gosh, the rear wheel fell off. It's just out there. The crowd loves it. Alicia, your whole car fell apart. Oh, bumper about to fall off. Bumper on the track.
Yeah, we need to go red here. Man, these guys are they're not holding back. It's like we're in New York.
That Pinto wagon was
such a shame.
Oh yeah, look at that wheel just completely laying on the ground there.
It's the silly things that I appreciate, Sauer. We're looking at a Pinto wagon in 2023 with a V8 small block Chevy motor with Chevy SS wheels on the rear end.
Yep, man.
The details for me.
Buick wheels on the front.
Yeah, I couldn't see him now. I'm looking, it's laid down.
On the track. That's a good idea. We want to extract the
All right, so thank you to the first responders out there.
Yes.
Keeping the keeping the track safe.
Now, something we didn't touch on, Sour, was the sticks. You see the flags out there? Right now, you see the orange flags sticking out of the windshield of the cars. If you see that? Those are surrender flags. So out here, you don't have sticks. When you're out and you give up, you stick that flag into a portion of your cage, and that means you're out of the Derby for the evening.
Heck yeah.
It's a really cool concept, something new.
Yeah, this is how they derby out here. Look at that Subaru.
Yeah,
Sam Drake just out
working
there
hard, losing that
shoving
front
it.
bumper. Oh, that man done the bumper in. That was not a good shot on that one rail. Not good for his health.
The 789 at Ethan King still looking real strong out there.
Got the 46 of Philip King that's been driving. This is his 40th year as a driver. He's still hanging in there. Some struggles, but he's hanging in.
There we go, restarted.
We're going.
That's Jessica Witten out there.
The 303.
Come on,
Brielle
Jessica,
Solomon.
let's get it. Digging for gears, finding, pumping gas. Lit, here we go.
Oh, is he on the, does that count, Sour? The one, oh, he went away from the 108, put him on the block.
Missed it.
I wonder if that counted.
Yeah, Brielle Solomon having a hard time keeping it fired.
The 108, Chad Solomon still looks solid. Looking
Oh,
good.
wow, crowd loved that shot. That was good.
Looks like they may have been hung up. The 114 car is digging down right now.
Yeah, Jessica.
That's the lady driver. That was
Yeah, come on, Jessica. I think she's buried in the front rail there. All right, refired. Come on, Brielle Solomon in the
The
303.
303, Brielle Solomon.
Well,
Wonder if that's husband and wife, father-daughter, Chad and Brielle. Maybe that one of them wins, they'll come up and we can get that.
find out the skinny.
Oh, the 88's still hanging in. They may have.
Crazy Smurf. Battle Smurf.
Oh, my wagon's out. He's put his flag up. Such a cool concept.
And I think they're waving off. Nope, she's still digging. 108's looking real good at Chad.
Knocked the 114
Oh,
of
crowd
Jessica
loves
Whitland. Knocked her loose.
Jessica and Brielle.
He may have just made himself a problem.
Chad.
Now that 114 of Jessica Witten, I spoke to her and her dad earlier. Her dad is the one with the small block Pinto. Jessica's running a Ford 302 in her Mustang too.
Nice, still got some gear in there. Oh, shoving towards the wall. I think we're down to our last three.
Down to 3.
46, fourth. I think that's going to be
Looks like the 303.
Philip King, the 40-year vet. I think ends up with fourth place.
Maybe having some troubles.
Unless Battle Smurf got fourth. Not sure. That's unofficial. Still digging. Chad Solomon.
Nice job, Chad.
I love this.
Daughter. It's daughter.
Daughter.
Yep.
I just realized we have it on the big screen over there too.
Here we go.
Here we
Oh
go.
my gosh. No. Easy.
108, Chad Solomon. Taking the daughter to school.
Just packing it in there.
Chad's just playing with these people now. If anybody breaks three, he's going to go take them out.
Good job, Chad. We're counting down the clock here.
So who are we? Is Jessica Witten still? Looks like
114.
she's still on the clock.
Still
What
on
about
the clock. But I don't see an orange flags in
The
everybody.
real Solomon is what I'm wondering about. Is she? Where do we place that at here? Obviously, we don't. Anything we say is strictly our theory,
Opinion.
our hypothesis of what the situation is happening. Nothing is official, except for Sowers, the most famous man in Pittsburgh. That's official.
That is official.
I want to think that her dad's just helping her out. Like, yeah.
Now we're working it down here.
Great car. He built a great car.
Yeah.
He's trying to break Jessica. I think he just wants to race.
Yeah.
Northwest Fair does not disappoint. Lyndon, Washington.
I'm struggling right now trying to tell what that is. I convince myself it's this, and then I think no.
What this blue and yellow car is?
Yes,
It's over. It's the winner.
it's the winner. That's what it is. So the 108, Chad Solomon picking up the W here in the little car heat.
Smells like engine coolant.
Hopefully he'll be coming up. They were going to send the winners up, given the opportunity.
Chad from Ferndale, Washington, 27 years. First Derby with both kids.
Oh, cool. We missed that. He's happy. I don't blame him.
Crowd loves it.
Well fought, Chad.
A lot of friends and family in this crowd. Beautiful.
Excuse me, the Silver Reef Hotel Casino Spa.
Monty Brim. Look at Monty Brim's sponsor. Don't read it aloud.
Good thing you have
Well, number 105.
It's a good thing we weren't just reading through this list.
Right? They
Yes.
snuck one in on us.
Snuck it in. Good job, Monty.
I think Snoop Dogg wrote this
When you
list.
look back, yes, when you look back at this,
Hey, Chad.
I hope you can be proud of yourself in a few years, Monty.
This is fun.
Almost got us.
Silver Reef.
All right, we got 2 more heats of Derby already. We got full build large cars heat 1 and full build large cars heat 2 to finish off our evening.
Yes, you're right. It's quick. It goes quick.
It certainly does. Here comes some replays
Yes.
brought to us by Bill Francis, the #1 live streamer in all of Demolition Derby
Told
in
that
the
right.
history of the world. Bill Francis, he's the man. He invests in himself. He makes sure we got fresh new mics. You should see this backseat Bobby camera.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
That's
like
cool. I love
it's like some fancy rig that I'm sure many other people wish they had. It's
I love
pretty cool.
that Bill believes in track shot as much as we believe in track shot. That's
Right? And we believe in Bill.
Yes,
So
we
thank
do.
you, Bill. Thank you to his sister Sally for driving him
Sally.
across America, being his personal chauffeur.
and he's going to another show when he leaves here, right? Straight to where are we? Who's next?
Wisconsin,
Wisconsin. That's right.
out there.
So that'll be the 4th weekend in a row of track shot.
Well, Track Shot Live is #1 for a reason.
You're right.
Where it's because we put in that effort. We put in that effort because we have people who believe in us like our sponsors.
Exactly.
That's who's rolling on our screen right now is the sponsors. We can't do it without you. We can't do it without the Whatcom Demolition Derby Club. Click them on Facebook because they are the ones that chose to bring Track Shot Live to give to you, free to the world, to the universe. That is their decision, and we got to thank them for
revved
giving
up.
it free.
Revved up Garage Cast.
Steven Sickles, salute to him. He
Your
is
area.
bruised up.
Robbie Crinden, Simple Solution.
Oh, he's
4.6.
really changed it all for you guys, hasn't
Robbie, we're thinking about you, buddy. We know you're hurting out there, and I got a feeling you'll be back around. We'll be seeing you at some more track shots. Skinny Salvage,
he? That's our guy.
that's our dude, for sure.
We love him. We got some cool stuff coming up later this season. September 3rd, Sunday. That's my show.
I was about to say
Most Wanted
Stoneboro.
Fine Art, doing it with Frankie Guy and Hardcore. I have some great stuff coming up. I got TJ from Dead Man Buried Alive. I got Frizzy, the Emmy Award-winning rapper. I've got the Most Wanted Car Club coming out. We have so much happening in Stoneboro. It's going to be monumental.
I'm trying to talk myself into not going, but I really want to. It's a long ride, but I really want to.
It is a long ride, and you be coming there just to support your man Jason.
Just to, I don't care, it's a derby, I want to go.
Stumbro throws a great derby, I'm telling you. It's
Maybe
really
I could
good.
get Fatty to drive and let me drive up to his house, and then he pays for all the gas the rest of the way. And then
Yeah, you'd be riding in a Cadillac.
that's perfect. That is.
Just go to his house and ride in a
I wouldn't
Cadillac.
even have to step Daddy Fatty. I wouldn't even have to pay for
Step, Daddy.
Take me through, get me a Happy Meal,
2.
turn on some cartoons.
I'm looking at you. You need 2 Happy Meals.
You got a fat joke down in there, son? Not you. That's what Fatty does.
What's that?
Fat jokes. Dig down in your pocket and find another one.
Oh, dude.
Oh, I'll just give him crap.
We ate a double lunch yesterday, though,
We did?
at the Chinese restaurant.
I don't know what that was. She said, we're going to get, y'all want to get seafood? And I'm like, maybe they got crawfish. We're as far away from crawfish as you can physically get. So we go, and I know you're looking at me. You may not think that I'm not a very cultured guy. I mean, we don't have a lot of, our Chinese buffets are a little different in Kentucky. We don't have any of the little fryer guys flipping stuff and doing.
With that Minneapolis Moline with the full cab.
That's beautiful.
Oh, what a tractor. That's so beautiful.
And they do track prep too in between heats. Love that. Really cool. The dirt is so different here. It's I can't explain it. I'm sure there's a term for what this is.
It's kind of sandy.
It's like it's dense, shifted dirt that has like the texture of sand. But it's not really sand.
The top inch or so sand.
I don't know. I can't explain it. I don't know. Even the people I was talking to earlier, they're like, we can't explain it. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's rodeo dirt, so it's got to be soft, as soft as they can make it. So maybe it's just been processed so many times. They said this was a large rodeo area.
So out of this, what we're looking at, I'm told when we look to our left, that is the Canadian Rockies. Straight ahead is Mount Baker.
And when we look to our left, there's a windmill. I just noticed that right at Crappaville's County.
And this fair has a high dive.
Yes. Earlier, did you see that?
It's incredible.
Tix talks about destination derbies, and that's what Track Shot's all about. And I was like, Sour, there's a high dive competition. I went to get us some drinks and some food. Huge Ferris wheel, so much stuff. Beer garden. They have a whole vendor alley back there. But the high dive, I would like to know what the height on it is. It's the tallest thing around here, and it's holding the American flag for the event, and it has a step right underneath it. So that must be some kind of impressive pool they're transporting.
That sounds pretty scary to me. Look at these tractors just buzzing through there.
Could we do that tomorrow? Do you think you could do
biggest belly
most
flop?
wanted fine art high dive? Could you do that?
Yeah.
Set it up.
Let's do belly flops. Biggest splash wins.
It's no contest, Sour.
Well,
You might paint me under the bus, but belly flops, look at me.
I'm coming. I
going.
might not. I'm doing it.
Slow motion belly
I'm
flop.
playing in your weight class on this one.
Stepping up to the big boy league.
Damn right.
Need my
You know-
belt. Need my championship belt.
I heard something about this championship belt. Is it something similar to Kansas?
It's similar to what Fatty won. It is similar to what Fatty won. You know.
I got better than Google.
Yeah. What?
The man sells tractors.
What about that fatty? Something about it.
Something about it. Somebody said they thought they saw him earlier.
I thought I saw Fatty out there, and
I didn't see, but I don't know how you could miss him with his head.
I really did think I saw Fatty out there.
He probably. What's going on, Track Shot? I know. Oh, whoa. Sowers, get my belt. Listen, I know you thought you wasn't going to see me this time. Hopped on the private jet between the grocery store and church. I come on out to show these boys something. So we're going to talk to this officer here. Really, I'm just talking to her and letting her know how she needs to be grateful that I'm not showing out. Because if I want to cause a problem, ain't nobody stopping me. I'm the greatest.
Well, then you don't know me very well. 'Cause
Well,
I
I'm
can
just
stop you.
saying. What's your name?
My name is Tasha Dykstra.
Tasha. Nice to meet you, Tasha. I'm Fatty Clark from Ohio.
Clark. I think we got something. I need to check my emails about you. That's pretty distinctive beard.
What's the belt?
It's
I'm famous.
You're famous.
I didn't know me in China.
But I think it's more the beard. I
Well,
have to check my phones.
This beard came from China. I'm starting to think so. Anyway, I'm the greatest. Black Cars, Ohio.
Yeah.
If you ever heard of me, I'll sign an autograph later.
Well,
But I don't know about
how
no
about a
warrant.
ticket?
No warrant.
I asked for
Got to
autographs
go.
on tickets.
I'm out.
Oh my gosh, that was Fatty.
Fatty's put on some weight. Fatty got fat.
Oh my goodness.
Baby don't got no back. Fatty got fat.
And,
What?
and funny.
He's eating chicken wings and
I didn't-
mustard up
I-
there on his couch.
I didn't know Fatty to be funny.
Yeah.
That Fatty was really funny.
Why would he do that though? Bill's been keeping that from us. Not even come up here
Bill knew that Fatty was out there and didn't tell us.
and didn't tell us. It's probably a good thing he didn't. He would have fired us. Still can't. I bet you he sleeps naked with that belt.
And he just mumbles,
I wonder.
black cars,
I wonder if
Ohio.
Yeah,
Black
Ohio.
cars.
03s. We'd be 03s out here.
Black cars, Ohio.
Sandbagging. Engine builder. Well, it looks like we're getting ready to go with the first heat of the large cars. We're gonna have looks like we got one driver I don't have a number for. Austin.
That's the winner, number 89, the winner of the paint job, Brad Sims. Brad Sims
He should be in heat 2.
is in heat
Oh, they
1.
moved him to heat 1. Okay, you got the modified version.
I do have the modified list here. This is just the modified. Number 68, Ben Lagerway. Number 99, Austin Graham. Number 335, a Jared Lagerway. Number 16, Brad Hamner, back on the track. Number 604, Richard Hamner, also back. Been away for a minute, but now they're back. And in the Shark, number 301, Jay Snyder from D&D Custom Service. This is, what a great roof sign. I love that.
What about the roof signs, Irish Sour? They're huge.
I love them.
They're so big. How did I not lose them going down the road?
I love everything about the identity of this Derby. I love the antique tractors. I love the Northwest Fair. I love the Watcon Demo Derby Club.
I am quickly becoming a fan.
Seriously, follow them on the Facebook.
So, Sour number 68, Ben Lagerway, and 604, Richard Hamner.
Yes.
Both 30-year drivers out here. 30-year looks like they're the two OGs. The 301 of Jay Snyder from Sumas, Washington, rookie, first time.
In that
You're gonna
Shark
be
car.
seeing him.
We got a rookie in the Shark car.
He's got what car's he in?
The Shark, number 301, just backing up to us right now.
Oh, okay.
Jay Snyder, he says rookie.
Yeah, that would have been a good one to put the Bobby Cam. See that first hit, get that bell rung a little bit.
Yeah, we got the Bobby Cam in Wayne's car, Wayne Van Lant, but that is next heat.
That 301 of Jay Snyder, Sumas, Washington, first time is sponsored by D&D Custom Service.
Oh man, you have to remind me. I'm going to have to run down there and turn that camera on for, for the
yes.
Bobby heat. You know what I mean? We got to work here. You know what I mean? We're
It's
just
not all fun and games.
It's not just VIP with Sally. All right, here we go. Full build large cars heat 1 Thursday night.
We are
Northwest
going.
Fair, Linden, Washington. 3, 2, 1.
Let's Derby!
Oh, right off the bat.
they
Hammer.
coming. They smell the blood.
Oh,
Water.
wow.
Looks like he's 301 stuck to a 4.6 in there.
There. Right off the bat. Oh, 335. That's Jared Lagerway. Good shot.
Got some V-treads. Look at the V-treads on the 301 hooking up. Oh my goodness, this dude's getting down. Oh, he's lost the tire.
Well, that's best paint
Lost
right
the
there.
drive.
Number 89, Brad Sims, and the green and white on your screen. That's a Cadillac, right?
Yeah, 89. That's what I was just looking at. Caddy. Oh, there's a shot.
Cadillac Nation, it says. Hamner receiving a good shot there from Jared.
Here comes the 68 down.
That's a good
Uh-oh, we
looking
may
car.
just have a... I thought he got hung up there.
Oh, right into the rear tire. Oh, these are none but pro shots. No cage shots here.
What is that? 30.
These cars are absolutely beautiful. Nose to nose. Number 99, Austin Graham. Austin out there full on the throttle. Yes!
Is that the hit the 99? Is that the 135 of Jared Lagerway? I'm having a hard time telling, reading his roof sign.
Well, number 335 is Jared Lagerway.
Okay, it's 135. That's what threw me off.
All right, yeah, I have the modified one here. Sorry, some of the numbers changed on us. That's 604 Richard Hamner out there.
604 Richard Hamner, sponsored by Coal Strip Mont.
Ben Lagerway lost his bumper.
Lots of Lagerways out here.
What kind of car is number 68, Ben? What's it? What is that? That's a Chrysler, right?
I think so, but I am. Some of this stuff.
They're that old. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not, and I was unsure of myself, and I'd rather just not guess. Oh! Wow! I can say she's got a hard front end, Sauer.
Even without the bumper.
Yes. Their cages are very interesting out here. They had an issue, and I noticed their door bars are not inside, obviously. You can see them outside, but their crossbars, dash bar and rear bar, essentially kind of bolt and tie to the outside bar, which normally you don't see that. If they're running a door on the bar on the outside, that's all that's there. They do have 4-point cages essentially tied together, but the outer bars are outside of the car.
Brad Hamner's car there in the 16 is just puking all the water out. Just lime green fluid everywhere. Gonna be hot soon.
Oh no! I was excited that they might be able to fix some of these cars and come back tomorrow night and have even more numbers.
This is $4,000 right here now.
Then Lagerway, Jared Lagerway going down, lining up for a shot. Here he comes. We could get some action here. Oh, he's backing off. I was excited about the idea that they may be able to come back tomorrow night, but it looks like they had decided they didn't set it up that way. It was a pre-registration deal, so they do have a cleanup show in about a month. These guys will run.
Yep. I think we're still down to 5. These two in the middle are hung up together. That's why they haven't been out yet.
Number 16 of Brad Hammer hanging in there still, playing a little duck goose with the 135 of Jared Lagerway and the 68 of Ben Lagerway. So
come on, Austin Graham, get out of there. Crowd's digging it.
I'm not saying it's
come on, Austin.
One, but it may be.
Austin's digging.
99, Austin Graham.
Just manages to have that front bumper stuck underneath the passenger side. Oh, good shot. Jared Lagerway, hard on the gas.
Some hard cars out here.
I think they're just too stuck together. That's just not going to happen for them. I think we're down to our top 3.
Look at that 604, Sauer. You see the front passenger side on the 604?
Yeah.
Folded back, turned, pointed at us. Front wheel.
Oh, he's still trying to get out. They're letting him dig. Get it.
Go get that $200. Knock him loose. $200. Drive him in there, father. Here comes Jared Lagerway again.
That 335.
He may be having some ball joint troubles himself.
That left front.
Left front's looking like it might be having some issues. Mobility-wise, he's in good shape. Looks like it may come down to the 335 of Jared Lagerway and
versus Ben.
The 68 of Ben Lagerway. 15 years Derby experience, the elder of Jared, so that may be a father-son scenario there.
jockeying for position.
All right, boys, it's time to dance now. We're down into it.
You gave it what you could there.
Uh-oh, what do we got going here, Sauer?
Nose to nose.
Are they going to do this?
Are they doing it?
Are they doing it?
4,000.
They're doing it! Yes!
Oh!
Yes!
There it is. That's how you do $4,000.
I love it. Oh,
That's how $4,000 is made.
yes, I
Do
love
it again.
We're going again. Send it for the hometown. Both cars suffered significant damage. But that's love. That is love. They're both going to hurt tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, look at that front bumper just
Oh,
laying
the
on her.
frame is curling under. Yeah.
Oh, that left front is locked up on the
68's locked
68.
up. May become a mobility issue here.
And Lagerway. Oh no, it has
Oh, it's
forward,
skipping.
kind of. But definitely not backwards.
That was
Good.
cool.
I like it. Do it
I
again.
like it.
Here we go.
How long do you think they've been planning that out, Sauer? If it ever comes down to me and you, this is what we're going to do.
Every day in the garage.
They've been talking about it. They're a moment.
This is the big moment. Oh, going for the wall. This is
Oh,
the
no,
kick shot.
send him. Oh, he backed off. I believe he may have had some steering issues there, wasn't able to turn into him.
Yeah, it's bouncing on the front there. It's not really turning. Oh, folded that rear end
Yeah.
down.
What are we doing here? False flag.
We got something happening on the track.
I believe there was a driver out standing on the blocks. Looks like the third place driver. Two drivers coming out now. Looks like
Yeah, they're done. They're done hanging out in the cars.
Yeah. Nice weather though. Could be a lot worse, I'm sure. I don't know what hot is up here, but beautiful weather. This morning when I got up at the hotel, I walked into fall, and it was beautiful. Except I have to go back to Kentucky.
Here we go.
Where it's not fall.
Look at that shiny paint versus shiny paint. Beautiful. Oh, there you go.
They like the clear coat out here, don't they?
They do.
Clear coat and the buffing pads. Ben Lagerway trying to get lined up. I really think Jared there in the 335 is having some steering issues.
How long can these brothers duke it out?
Brothers. They're brothers. Jared versus Ben.
Oh, they're brothers.
Yep.
I thought I was.
This is for Thanksgiving dinner rights right here.
Yes. Oh. Making him up
making
there.
money.
Get him up
Put
there
him
on
on there
that
for
block.
200. Take him off
Take
for
him
200.
off. Split it with him.
Put him on. Take him off. Put him on. Take him off.
He's got him where he needs him now.
$200 right there.
Boy, those hits hurt right there when you get something like that solid that won't move. Those hits are not forgiving. All right, Jared Lagerway inflicting some damage on
Earning his
Ben.
$4,000.
Brother Ben.
think he's gonna blow that engine.
Yeah. Well, why not?
That may be it for Heat 1 of the big cars. Currently, right now, last contact, Jared Lagerway in the 335 to his brother Ben Lagerway, 68.
There it
Checkered
is.
flag. Unofficially, I'm going to have to say, I would
Okay.
assume.
I'm going to have to run down there and turn on the backseat Bobby camera. You guys hold it together up here?
Sure.
Action on the dirt tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, but they haven't sent anyone up here that they were.
Oh, Jared's just talking smack now, but he gets a big trophy coming. There you go, buddy. There you go.
Let's give it up for Jared.
Calling it for Jared Lagerway in the 335.
He also
Looks like he's taking the W.
That's how we roll, buddy.
Jared was Lyndon Washington. He's a 15-year veteran of Derby. Van Dalen Enterprises, Lagerway Mechanical, Lyndon KOA, Lucky Auto Shop, NW Branding, Grace Harbor Farms, and NW Hydraulic. I'm sure that's Northwest Hydraulic. Lots of sponsors for Jared. Ben Lagerway, 30-year veteran, sponsored by Van Dalen Enterprises. Shout out to those sponsors for helping those guys compete at this level. Great show. Love the head-on.
I love it. Well, you guys built a great car. You must have some great sponsors. Let's shout out to them.
Going to some replays here. I'm just looking forward to the head-on replay. That was the Crown Vic there, I believe, at the beginning.
Hey, let's give it up for
What a sound system they have here. They have an unbelievable sound system.
That's good times right there. Hey, just wrap it in your beer.
That's such a good feeling. I'm happy for Jared winning his hometown.
Hey, it's time for us to pick the fan of the night from Rod's Japanese Auto Care. And you know what, Dylan?
So they do something here called Fan of the Night. That's what they're doing now, and I can't remember what that entitles, but pretty neat little flavors and factors. You can see the crowd. Huge crowd. Sold out 2 nights in a row. Don't forget, tomorrow night, come back with us. Anthony Sauer will be here with Sally and Uncle Bill hanging out. Night 2 of Derby. I don't have a list of what's happening tomorrow night, but it's Derby. Who cares? We're crashing stuff. Come see us. Come watch it with us. Enjoy it. Like, share, spread it. Help us get this thing bigger. So humbled and happy to be in Linden, Washington, and I hope that you all get that opportunity to sometime pick a Derby, go somewhere you've never been, save a little money. I understand the value of $1, but you're exchanging all this time at work. Buy some memories with it. That's what you're doing. You're buying memories. Get on an airplane, get your buddy, get your wife, whatever. Find a show. You live in Pennsylvania, fly to Washington. Fly to California. Go see Dirty Dale and Herm down there. Jess Williams. I'm a big fan of Jess. I love Jess. Blaine Williams. There's lots of opportunities on the West Coast. California, of course. Linden, Washington. Next weekend, what is that? Mauston, Wisconsin? Is that how you say that? I'm not 100% sure how you pronounce that. And then, of course, we've got coming up Stoneboro, September the 3rd. Sauer, Frankie Guy there. Track shot will be there, and then we'll be at Deadman toward the end of the year. And all in the middle there, I'm super excited about the San Filippo Smash there with Daddy Decker, Morris, New York, and the Minnesota Throwdown, the Dakota County Fairgrounds with Tix. I'm going to both those shows. I'm going up with Jerry and the Cannonball Derby Parts trailer to Morris, New York. Coming back, I'm either coming back to Columbus or I'm getting dropped off there. And Fatty, myself, his engine builder, Joe Lanky, and maybe someone else. I'm not 100% sure if that they're going or not, but I think they are. We're going to take that 71 Caddy all the way to the Minnesota Throwdown. Mike, Texas. Sally, what are you doing?
Just thought I'd come say hi. Oh, we got an interviewer
We've got
coming
an interview.
in.
Is this Mr. Lagerway? Come on in.
Come on in.
What's your name, bud?
What's that?
What's your name?
Jared.
Jared. I'm Anthony. Good to meet you, man. Jared Lagerway, the 335 car. We were just watching him. So, Jared, I know you got a little damage there. You were showing me.
Yeah, that finger is not looking so hot.
That's not supposed to be shaped like that, dude.
No, I broke it about 3 weeks ago, and then that head on there.
Yeah, you're gonna be dumb. You got to be tough. Buddy.
That lit me up a little bit.
So tell me, was that your brother?
Yeah, it's my second oldest brother. So 4 of the 5 brothers run this demo.
I saw that your brother Ben had a 30 years veteran and you were a 15-year veteran at Derby. So I was maybe dad's son.
So his first car when I was pretty much born.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's that car. Okay, I got you.
So it's like I was a little kid in the stands watching him for years.
Cool.
And
and now you come out here and kick his butt.
Yeah.
That's going to be awesome.
It feels good.
So tell me this. How long has that been planned, that head-on? Has that been talked about for years?
We talked about that probably the last 8-10 years.
Yeah.
We always if it's us two, we're backing up and heading on.
Yeah.
I thought about going a little further back, but I was like, I think this is going to hurt.
I bet you're glad you didn't.
No.
Yeah, there was a lot of I wish I had been able to record it myself right here on my phone. It would have made a great TikTok. I could see a lot of weight moving, body shifting on your side, of course, on my side. but it looked like the frame went down maybe a little bit. What was that
Yeah.
you were running?
That was a 66 New Yorker.
I was scared to death, and that's what he was in also, right? Your brother?
That same generation. That wasn't a New Yorker. That was a Polara, but like a 67 or.
Man,
something
where I'm
right
from in
there.
Kentucky, we never saw. I mean, even in my childhood, I may have saw them and don't know it, but Chrysler wasn't big there, so.
No, out here they do pretty well. My front end did not bend how it should have. I got my things I know at work, and that one didn't do what they normally do, but every car ain't the same, so that's just kind of part of the game. Thank goodness for a good car winch and a good trailer. We'll pull that thing out straight, and we'll get her going again for September
So,
show.
was this your first time hometown win? First time winning this
No,
show?
2019 I won the main event here.
I was thinking you got a Mad Dog a year or two ago here.
Yeah.
All right.
I
I've
can't
watched
remember.
it. I feel like you got a Mad Dog here in the last year or two with Track Shot was here.
I can't remember. We do too many. We do this show and then our September one, and
For me, I'm from Western Kentucky, and there are some family names that are synonymous with certain areas of the country. And as a Derby fan, Lagerway is synonymous with the Northwest.
Yeah.
For the rest of the country.
Kind of up in this Pacific Northwest corner.
The
we're-
Lagerway. Like to go down to California, Holt, I know is a big.
Yeah, actually, I
big
ran
group.
with the Holtz boys over in Bonner's Ferry. Those guys know how to build some cars, and they were checking out our
They're a
Mopars.
fun group, and they will junk.
Yeah,
stuff.
we actually Bonner's was like one of my favorite shows. We got Idaho, California, Oregon, Washington, Montana. We all kind of grouped up there, and that was a really wicked show. Fortunately, it didn't really continue, and then we actually had some Canadians coming down to it too. So it was
Awesome.
It was a good Pacific Northwest mix, really.
We're starting here with Heat 2. Looks like coming out. Sauer's gone to turn on the backseat bobby cam. I'm just going to run through the list here right quick, folks. Maybe not right. I don't know if there's any changes to this. Number 4, Jared Hastings. Let me get the other list here. The number 4, Jared Hastings. 10X, Gabe Morton. 14, Derek Beebe. Met Derek earlier. He's in a caddy, I believe, 75 caddy. 17, Wayne Viss. The 89, Brad Sims. The 102 is our buddy Wayne Van Lant.
With the backseat Bobby camera.
Backseat Bobby cam. Welcome back, Sauer.
Thank you.
The
Congratulations.
104, Rich Eldridge. 154, Dylan Herringa. And Sauer, the 252, do you want to call that one?
Marcus Beckema.
That wasn't
Marcus
Sauer, but
Beckema.
Jared
I'll
handled
help
it.
you out with the names.
Thanks.
I know them all.
Thank
For you guys,
you.
it's like, what are these Dutchman names out here?
Yes. So Lagerway is a Dutch name.
Very Dutch.
Yeah.
A lot of those last names are Dutch.
Gotcha.
We love it. Look at that Backstreet Bobby camera right there for you at home, everybody. All over the world, all over the universe. Number 1 Demolition Derby live stream ever.
Free
And you
99.
just won $4,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4,000, hey. What second place pay?
2.
2. Oh, here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Let's Derby!
Yeah. Here we go.
All right, I'm ready to see what Wayne's going to do with the backseat bobby cam.
Oh, he's going to get licked is what he is.
Ah, you better get sideways there.
Uh-huh. I like the not for hire homage.
Who was that in that car, Sauer, in the not for hire 10X? Is that Gabe Morton?
Gabe Morton, yep.
I love the. I remember seeing that paint job from Blizzard Bash years back.
Yeah. Junior has. This is where Junior's from.
If you're looking there, what number's Wayne?
Yes, look at that.
The 102 of Wayne Van Lant. Check it out. Got the F Cancer tribute to Skin Dog.
And a little bit of Bobby on there, too.
Got the 76X for old backseat Bobby Brockway.
Dude,
Oh, no. I think he's broken axle.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's got an axle coming out.
He don't need that. He don't need
No,
that.
that's tough.
He don't need that.
The good
That's
thing.
for the week.
Go get it, Wayne! Yeah!
Wayne!
There goes the axle and all.
Yeah, Wayne, that's how you do it, buddy.
One tire fire.
What? Wayne pulling it out straight
Great
up.
job.
That's
Cool.
incredible.
Cool thing about Wayne, Sauer and I went over to his shop last night. He was the only Derby driver around that we knew was up. So we went to his house. He's got a Crown Vic to bring back tomorrow night, so he's running double down. Will you be back tomorrow night, Jared?
Yeah, I got a 66 300 for tomorrow.
See,
for
I was
chain and
confused
go.
by that because back home, a 2-day show in Kentucky, Ohio, wherever you're at, you come tonight, run, go home, fix it tonight, come back tomorrow. But they said it was a pre-register.
We used to do it that way, and then this year the fair and the club wanted to switch it up, so we're all doing one and done just to make it a little different.
Well, thank
so
you.
a whole new set of cars are coming in tomorrow.
Thank you.
So
thank you for doing that for the fair, and thank you for doing that for our sport.
Yeah.
Building 2 cars.
A little bit different.
A lot of work.
Gives it a change up.
A lot of money and setups.
Yep.
To do that.
Yeah.
But thank you for doing that for what we love.
That bubble Caprice is still moving.
Yes.
You know
Sour loves those bubble GMs.
I do. They look so pretty. Something about them.
Who's that?
Wayne, 17.
14, Derek Beebe.
I think the Wayne is the only one out.
Now 14 Sour, that's the car that you did the send for skin.
Send it for skin.
Send for skin.
We need someone to turn Wayne around so we can.
There we go.
put
You
his
can see
camera.
him, Derek Beebe. Shout out to Derek for hollering at our buddy Skinny.
Yeah, that's
Love
a nice
it.
car.
Love it.
That's a Cadillac, right?
Yes.
You know, them Cadillacs look so good. There we are. Turn Wayne around so we can see.
I can tell you it's
Boxy
Cadillac,
Bobby.
but I think it's a 75, he told me. Now, Jared, what is this 252 car here? Is that a Chrysler?
Yeah, 252 is like a 67. Right. Oh, no, that's a 72. That's a roundy.
So that's a 72.
72 or 73 is the last year of those, and then they went to the Shockers.
My first car, obviously we don't have very many. My first car ever was a 71 New York.
Or actually, 72
4-door.
might have been the
That
last year.
body
I can't
style.
remember. They're right in there. That's one of the last years.
We got some parts. Derek's got some parts
whoa.
hanging underneath here. See that underneath there?
Oh, yeah.
What's that right there? Something's hanging underneath the 14. You can see like something is hanging underneath this car. But he's still moving, but there's parts dragging. Looks like the transmission cross member is hanging out from underneath the car. Right underneath the 14 there. I don't know if I'm speaking the right language.
Yeah, it could be.
See it?
I can't see. I can see it, but I can't tell what it is from here.
Oh, yeah. I see it now.
Does not stopping them.
No.
Not stopping them from anything.
Oh! Good shot. Number 4, Jordan Hastings coming in hot. Woo! He is using up that rear end.
Nice. Pack it in tight.
You know, the guys on the West Coast do not like to drive backwards. They don't like to drive backwards.
No. A lot of people don't. It's a lot harder. You actually got to turn your head around and even to get lit up from the side.
2 months ago, I was with Tix and Fatty and Joey at Red Bluff.
Oh, tire down. We got a tire falling out.
Kickers. They allowed kickers
Oh, yeah.
on the front. They didn't use them. They all drove backwards. Had kickers. Nobody wanted to go backwards. I mean, nobody wanted to go forwards. I wanted to go backwards.
Those Utah guys are crazy, too.
Yes.
They know how to party.
Utah likes to party.
I want to go out there and run with them. I was supposed to run a Vegas show in 2020, and then COVID shut us down.
Shout out to.
I was like, oh, man. So I ended up
Yeah,
taking it to a local show last year in Puyallup up here just to get rid of the dang car. Nowhere else I
It's
could
amazing how
run
many
it.
of us built a Vegas car for it never to happen, right?
Yeah, it was a sad deal.
Yeah, all over America there was a Vegas car built.
Those Vegas shows were one of my favorite. I've traveled to all of them, and
I wish that would happen. I just went to Vegas in October, and a friend of mine I was just about to talk about, Corey Parrish, back home from Mayfield, Kentucky. He just hauled 24 hours to Utah from where we live in Kentucky, ran the show, turned around, and hauled back.
oh yeah,
Flew the wife and kids out, took some buddies, Zach Sullivan, another guy. They took off, and ended up getting paid well. He had a good run, but he had some issues, and they pay well.
yeah. Those Las Vegas shows too. There was a good mix of people. That's what I.
Oh,
like.
the number 14 coming in. Oh! Bounced
Derek.
that head off.
That's Derek.
Derek Beebe laying into the 104 of Rich Eldridge.
Yeah. They're stuffing Derek into the corner. They've had enough of that.
I'm pulling for the 154, Dylan Herringa.
He's got a good little LS in that car.
I like seeing the Crown Vics. That's what I'm used to back home. Gotta
Looks
go.
good.
Home is where the heart is.
My saying is my last car is going to be a Vic. The day I got to go to one, that's my last one.
Well, you still got pretty good supply out here, right?
I got a lot of Mopars at home.
Yeah.
Good.
Few caddies, but I don't know the caddies like I know of Chrysler.
It seems to suit you well.
Yeah, Derek's got some steering problem. Drove right into that block. What do you guys call it? Ecology block?
17 ain't moving so hot either. I think he's got a steering issue as well. He's kind of trying to get whipped around there, and he's plowing.
Jared, educate us.
Oh,
what
look at
are
it.
these
It's on the
blocks
ground.
called?
What's that?
What are these blocks called around the track?
Ecology blocks.
Ecology blocks?
Ecology
like
block.
that.
Hey, Etheridge lost the rear tire there.
Those blocks will do some damage too.
Yes.
They'll take out steering real quick.
I never heard them called that
Yeah.
until I got here. Back home, I just say, that's a big old concrete block. That's what it is, a big old concrete block.
My Bubble Caprice has got a wheel down.
The farmers around here use those to make silage bunkers, so it's a very common thing around here.
Gotcha.
And in construction walls and stuff like that.
Rich Eldridge looks like he's done too. We're down to 5 running cars. All of them looking really stout. Number 17's got a straight front of Wayne Weiss. Wayne's still got some good steering.
I think he's got some troubles up on that front driver, Wayne Viss does. He ain't turning to the left very well.
Let's see what happens when he brings the car around.
Oh, nice hit for JoJo.
Dylan's still sitting in that spot, backed up to that spot. There we go, found a gear. Nope, still searching for something. Come on, Dylan. Marcus, his car looks real stout.
Yeah, it looks good still. He's driving smart too. I figured he would have been driving harder than that.
$4,000. Everybody wants to go out to dinner with you tonight.
No, Marcus is driving really well for what he's got. And
there you go. Finally, now we can see the side of 17. You're right. The left front is locked up.
Yep, he's been fighting that for about half this heat now. I've been watching him. He can't really steer that wheel much.
Now, Jared, has it always been the surrender flag thing? Has that always been?
It's been a thing here forever. Since you go elsewhere and once you get your stick, you're going, heck yeah, I passed tech. That's how you know you're moving on. But here, nope, your flag, it's so at night when there's a lot of cars out there, we know who's out and not to hit them. I get the aspect of it, but I understand the other side of it too. I don't have a preference.
Now, are you on a time limit with that surrender flag? Do they say, okay, boys, you got 3 minutes? If not,
no, we got 2 minutes. So those guys over on the other side of the track in the orange vest, they all have a car. So every car here has a timer. So there's not like 2 guys watching everybody. Every car has a timer.
That's cool.
And they make a hit. They hit the reset button. Just to make it fair as we can.
Keep it fair. That's
I like
nice.
it.
You guys do your best.
Not all shows are that way. So I tell these guys, I'm like, hey man, we're lucky to have this. Be grateful for these timers because some places you go, it is what it is. And tough.
No! Okay, we're settling down now. Looks like he's all right. Boy, that looked nasty for a minute.
It took off quick, didn't it?
I'm glad that wasn't a trainee.
Wayne, you battled hard tonight. Battled through that left front down.
Yeah, Jared, I was about to say, you said that you're grateful for that. I as going to these shows with Cannonball, Derby parts, vending, or now going with shows to Track Shot, I hope that people realize, like up in New York, what they have and it's so special. And what you have here is so special because back home, where I'm from, we don't really have that anymore. We used to have that. We don't have like high car counts. We have a lot of drama. And you don't have that at these places, and I hope that you keep that pure and keep our sport going like that. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, I'm definitely watching the soul of the sport being played out right here on this track.
Yep.
That's very awesome that you get to be a part of this and help do that. How's your hand feeling? How's your finger?
It's throbbing. It's not
Still
happy.
broken?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was broken 3 weeks ago, and I know it's redone.
So you broke it? Oh no.
It ain't bending no more. So that's just part of the game.
Oh, that's tough.
So I got one to go tomorrow. I don't know. I might let someone else hop in it, depending on how this finger feels, because nothing's worse than grabbing something and then you're about hitting the deck because you're.
Yeah.
But hey,
that must have felt really good at the end, though. You're like, we're doing it.
Oh yeah.
You could feel it at the end.
I signaled to him in the windows on my head-to-head. Are we doing this?
Yes. The crowd's like, yes.
Not the outcome we wanted, but hey.
All right, so we're down to the top 4. Oh, they're going to let him try to refire that. It's still glowing red.
Yeah, it's
still on fire.
He's starting back up slowly.
It's still fire. They're going to let him try to suck that down in the carburetor. That's probably burning some wires.
He sees it.
That's got to be wires they're burning now.
Thank you.
He's still got a fire over there.
That's how you know.
Oh, that looks busted. I'm sorry about your finger. That's tough. Fire, full good one. That's the second one.
Oh. We saw that happening.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I was getting Jared's. You can't see at home. Jared's got a finger that is currently malfunctioning following his head-on collision there. And I had to happen to have some ibuprofen in my bag, so I was getting it because he's going to need it. Medic.
No.
How many fires are you allowed here, Jared?
I want to say 2 or 3. He might be done after this one.
I was trying to take the driver's meeting in and absorb all that information, but by the time you get over there, climb up here, and then the derby starts and you get excited, it's tough.
Crowd's thankful for that fire. Giving him a round of applause. Good job.
Yeah, that's a different car for him, too. He's a Mopar guy as well.
Sauer, we've only been running for an hour and a half.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's derby. We're down to 2?
Yes.
3.
Just over an hour and a half. We've got it down to 3 cars left in the last heat.
We got Dylan Herringo. We got Jordan Hastings out there still.
And
Marcus Fakema.
Marcus is stuck.
Yeah, they need to give him a bump. Well, him and Derek Beebe are kind of stuck there.
Yeah, $200. Let's go. Everything's $200. Jordan Hastings, the number 4.
Cat and mouse. Here we go.
Cat and mouse. Well, this is Herringa, right?
Is that the 154 of Dylan Herringa? Little cat and mouse. Duck, duck, goose.
What do we got going on here?
Tag, you're it. We could go all day.
Got the officials out on the track. Asking the fire department to come over and take a look at something underneath Derek's car. They're calling him over quickly.
Derek Beebe, number 14. He's here from Forks, Washington.
Well, he was out, right?
Not yet. He hadn't expired his 2 minutes. He got, I think, a restart because do you get restarted once it has a red flag? Do you get a fresh 2 minutes? Or is the guy running your clock?
No, I believe he's supposed to stop the clock when the horn goes, and then when they fire the horn back off.
So Derek is on the last probably 3 seconds.
Yeah,
the 3 minutes out there. There are 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Yep.
Yeah. He's probably at a minute 58 right now.
That 2 minutes goes pretty dang fast too.
So we got another issue here on the 25.
Marcus
252
getting out.
Oh no!
Radiator just go on that one.
Fakema.
We're down to 2.
We are down to 2, and
Herringer
154.
Herringa. Dylan Herringa and Jordan Hastings.
Still looking very good. The number 4, Jordan Hastings, not looking bad either.
No, that front end's looking mint still.
The back's kind of creeping in on the tires on that.
Yeah, she's rolling a little weird.
Dylan sees it too. He's going, let me eat that.
Getting down.
Trying to catch.
Uh-oh, he may have hung.
No, we're pointing at more fire happening.
Oh, okay, we got a fire in the other
We
car.
still got Marcus's car is still on fire, I think.
Sometimes those fuel lines.
No, I think.
catch on
Yeah, I think.
fire, And then they just keep feeding it and feeding it and feeding it. Even when the car's on.
All right, get out of the car, young man. Like, now's your time.
Hey, let's give him a round of applause.
Safety first. Round of applause. Good job to our first responders.
Thank you guys so much. Keeping these drivers safe, doing what we love. The Northwestern Washington Fair here. We got windmills. I love it.
Here we go. Let's Derby.
Oh, he's there. He goes.
All right.
Ooh, pushing that back into that.
There it
wheel a
is.
little
That's
more.
exactly what I was thinking. That seems to be the weakest point so far with that car at this moment, is being able to shove that metal right into that left rear tire. Yeah, he's breaking
there
free.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Dylan Herringa.
Beardo built. Oh, good flames coming out of that car now.
It's getting nice and warm.
There we go. Catch up. Woo! Turned out of it.
So a little information, Jordan Hastings, the number 4, he's been driving 12 years. Dylan Herringa, 6 years. So the number 4, Dylan Hastings, twice the senior as far as Derby and seat time experience of the 154 car. That's going to be interesting to see how this plays out.
Stalled. Number 4 stalled.
Uh-oh.
Stalled.
This is when it's fun, isn't it, Jared? When it gets down to this.
Digging,
Well,
stalled.
it's fun when you're Dylan here.
It's
not
fun.
fun when you're Jordan.
Yeah.
That's not the fun part.
But it's fun when it gets down to a couple cars, and you're like, oh, God, I've got a shot.
Now we're getting in the money.
No.
Let's go.
Stalled. Got the black smoke. Here we go.
Oh, that means
Oh.
Uh-oh. Come on, that starter. You
more
can
gas,
hear that starter.
More
just-
gas.
Oh, yeah.
Choke her out.
That starter's trying.
He is sending smoke signals. All right, the 154 is back.
Still running. He's ready to race. He knows he's got to get that last hit. He's going to get a little tap
There's the win right there, unless something happens.
to prove that he can.
Still, you can see that starter just chug-a-lugging. Started.
Oh.
Started.
Oh.
Started. Started.
Come on, go. Oh, those tires packed in too
They
much.
are. It's buried in the dirt.
Yeah, it's just a little soft right there.
It's stalled again. They're both stalled.
I think Dylan says, I'm done.
Nope. Yeah, just buried in that metal. It's
He-
buried.
Oh, he's rocking. That transmission isn't happy, but he's going.
Yes.
Now we're Derbying. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Woo!
Oh,
Wow, took a shot.
yeah,
right
that
there.
was a rough corner shot right there. It was swift to the point.
Blowing,
It may be time to turn it on.
blowing purple smoke everywhere. Look
Uh-oh.
at that.
Be a good time to aim for that $200 rollover bounty.
Oh, yeah. Stalled again, both of
They're
them.
both trying now.
Herringa with convincing, solid last hit. Oh, you hear it. You
Who
hear
started? Oh,
it. Herringa.
Number 4 is Jordan Hastings.
I bet you that battery is just glowing hot in the number 4. That battery's melting right through the floor.
Yep.
cables are getting hot. They're starting
Cables
to
are
melt.
glowing, and you're mad, and
you
you're
know-
trying to
you know
mess
the-
with them.
You know the smell too. It's like, oh goodness, that
They're
ain't-
hot, you're mad, and you're not wearing gloves. And
Yeah.
you're just burning wire imprints into your fingertips right now.
Looks like he wants to give you a show too.
All right, so last contact right now is on the 154, Dylan Herringa from Everson, Washington. Sponsored by Bailey's Tire, Boats Precast, Beardo Built, Mobile Welding, and Porch Light Property Management. All right, that could be the one that seals the deal. Now, this is where if I was driving this, I would want to go to the other end. If I could remember, I want to go down here and say, bring it to me. I've made my hit. I'll sit here. But now Decker, he would go to the other end and come back as fast and as hard as he can.
Well, that's funner.
Yeah, but
Never heard of him.
I wish he would come out here. He'd love all these Mopars.
He would. Here we are
he
for
would.
the win.
He would definitely.
Herringa. Congratulations,
All right.
Beardo Bill.
154.
We'll see Beardo tomorrow.
Dylan Herringa.
Everybody's coming out. Tomorrow's going to be a big day of Demolition Derby tomorrow.
Another one.
Yes, Jared, thank you for coming up here in the booth with us, hanging out, spending some time.
Yep.
It's been a pleasure.
Careful that broken finger. I'll see you out in the parking lot
also,
tomorrow.
I just need to give a shout out to Grace Harbor because I forgot you guys out on the track, but I appreciate what all these sponsors do for us. We wouldn't be out here if it wasn't for all of them.
You're absolutely 100%
So I appreciate everything this community, the state, fair, and just all these participants. We all help each other out. We're all friends. We live in a small county, man. We all know each other. So.
Love it. Love that.
it.
All righty. Thanks, guys. I'm going to take off.
All right.
right,
Thanks,
thank you.
Jared.
Thank
Great
you.
to meet you. It's been a pleasure. Sour, night one is over. What are we doing in here? We started right at 7. Hour and 42 minutes. How did we do that?
That's Derby.
That is quick, swift, to the point Derby.
That's Entertainment Derby. Look at this replay brought to us by Bill Francis. Look how great that is.
America, you want a destination derby where you can go fly into Seattle, see the sights, come to the mountains, see the volcanoes, watch nonstop derby action, and have time to go get dinner and enjoy more sights? This is it. They flew through the action tonight, and it did not disappoint.
No.
Did not disappoint whatsoever.
Oh, it went really well
Love
tonight. What a great night one for the Northwest Fair. Thank you to the Watcon Demo Derby Club. Please like them on Facebook. Salute to them for bringing us out here.
What is this, Sour? This black tractor coming in here.
That's Farmall.
Love that. That is pretty.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Followed by this Oliver with the off-white wheels.
Old trucks and tractors, Sour knows them.
That's the junkyard I came from.
He has a plethora of knowledge.
That's the junkyard.
So-
Salute to my Uncle Jim in there in Sandy Lake, Pennsylvania for giving me my
The
education.
So we're back tomorrow night.
Yes.
Night 2.
And it's going to be even more ridiculous. They set it up as a 1-2 punch. Tomorrow I got like 5, 6, 7 cars to paint out in the parking lot. We're going to have a parking lot party starting early tomorrow. Team Not For Hire Junior, he's coming through. You know, we're going to be doing some great stuff, doing some more interviews, talking to sponsors. Speaking of sponsors, salute the sponsors who take care of Track Shot Live.
Cannonball Derby parts, right? Perfect time.
Yep, Syopa
Open
Nation.
Nation.
Without you guys, without you sponsors, it cannot be free 99. It's free 99. It's 3-2-1 Let's Derby because
Circle Z, Kelby
of the
Miners.
sponsors.
Shout out to Kelby.
We love you guys.
Back and going again. You guys check out Circle Z Derby parts.
That's right. We didn't get to hear it back to the Hog Barn.
No,
We didn't.
no back to the hog barn. No
Go
track.
back to the Hog Barn. We even got a brand new microphone for back to the Hog Barn. Maybe we'll be able to try that tomorrow. We got to get the backseat Bobby camera out of Wayne's car and into storage for the night. So that's something I got to run down there and do with some of the tools.
Yes.
But check out what the banner poster we made for our guy Skinny. 448 Designs.
Jacob Prusman.
He did it for us. He did it quick.
Very quick.
He did it real quick. He
The
made
idea
this.
came up and it's over.
So you can check our Facebook page. You'll see some of the Watcom guys who signed this. It's going to go from here to Wisconsin with Bill. Bill and Sally are leaving for Wisconsin Saturday morning to get ready for the next Track Shot Live. It's Track Shot Live season, man. Are you hearing me? It's Track
hearing
Shot
you.
Live season.
I was just watching these tractors. I'm kind of got amazed.
Oh, look at
I
this
love it.
white-
I'm so excited about the fall of Track Shot Live. Not the fall, but the fall months.
Right.
The
San Filippo.
start out with your show in Stonesboro. That's kind of early, easing into the fall. Early
Labor Day weekend, Sunday, September 3rd. Hardcore Derby Promotions has been so gracious to let Most Wanted Fine Art throw a party within their party, the Great Stone Barrel Fair. The Most Wanted Fine Art class is banging. We are all over the nation. We are trying to get some national sponsors. It's going well. And so we got that happening at every derby that we're going to be at from now on out. The Most Wanted class will be at.
And then we go to San Filippo. You going to be there painting cars?
Yep.
So
I can't miss San Filippo. I'm
super excited about that derby.
Probably going to bring my man Shoke. Decker promises maybe one time Decker will build him a car where he can actually pull out on the track.
Was that the guy with the minivan that?
Yeah, that never pulled out on the track.
Went and got a starter. That was rough day. Felt bad for us.
Yeah, it's a long ride for us to make that happen.
Following that, you go to the Throwdown? You coming to the Throwdown?
Of course.
Yes, so everybody will be. I've heard a lot about the VIP tent. I'm looking forward to the VIP tent.
I like picking up the random furniture on the highway on the way there to fill the VIP tent so we can burn it at the end of the weekend.
Yes. And then following that,
we're setting a world record if we can at Minnesota.
Glad you clued in on that.
Mike Tix has an interesting way to give away prize money. So for the Most Wanted class, we try to keep the prize money under $1,000. That way people aren't bringing their Sienna minivans. That way you go ahead and keep that class exactly what it is, just
Pure.
junk and junk. Mike
street
Tix,
stock. Pure street stock.
He's come up with a way for you to make some money in that class. So what is there was 38 people in the class last year in Minnesota. So he put out 37 envelopes. One of them had like $2,000. Another one had $100, $1,000, $50, whatever. So first place, you were guaranteed your $500, but you had a 1 in 37 chance of getting a $2,000 envelope from Mike Tix because he's cool like that.
I want to say, Sour, now, Tix, forgive me, I might be speaking out of line, but somewhere down the road, did I not see a video a while back that there was going to be a $5,000 envelope if they break the record?
If they bring 150 cars, they will have two $5,000 envelopes.
So it's $500 to win the class. But if you even enter the class, you got a shot.
149 chance of getting. No, wait, because there's two out there.
148, 150.
What's half of that? 1 in 78.
Yeah.
You have 1 in 78 chance of getting a $5,000 envelope.
Great. Big money. So
totally worth driving to Minnesota.
Once we finish there, I've got a show that I'll be going to in Tennessee.
Buried Alive 4 is how we end the season.
That's where we're headed to. I love TJ McCullough, the theatrics of his show.
We're going to have so many things going on there. I got stuff set up. I got Brady Morgan versus Ryan Wood. I've got Decker versus Fatty. I've got Colin Ray coming in. I'm flying in my man Gerardo from Mexico. We are going to make a giant, big ordeal about the end of this season. It's going to be a movie, literally. You're going to be so tired of seeing me on your screen. It's going to be too much for you.
I can get tired of that face, Sour.
Please.
Now, Fatty looks like he did a 100-yard dash and a 90-yard gym. But you're good. You're good.
Oh, dude, you made that. That was so funny with that police officer.
Sour was handing out high fives when Fatty was giving his interview down there. He liked it.
It was pretty good. So we're going to sign off here. I got to get that backseat Bobby camera out of Wayne's car so we can move it on to tomorrow's night. So please like, share, subscribe. If you're watching, if you think what we're doing is great for the sport, you can help us out by just doing that. And if you already have, thank you. Thank you so much.
And invite your friends. Go to Trackshot Live, Facebook. Invite your friends. Let's get those numbers up and get that out. Everything we share, it's got Trackshot on it. All links back to the page. We're going to keep that growing, keep that momentum up. Thank y'all so much for doing that.
You can see some of my behind-the-scenes stuff at Most Wanted Fine Art and at Cannonball Derby Parts.
Cannonball Derby Parts. We just got the website going thanks to Jerry Darnell. And
our TikToks are banging, you and I.
TikToks I got locked down. Website I'm not so great at, but TikToks I can do.
We got it.
If you don't know, before we go, take a moment. If you get on TikTok, look up NDCNC or Cannonball Derby Parts. We have a TikTok war. I've been meaning to explain this. It started as a joke at Buried Alive last year. It's gotten a huge response. Almost like a celebrity response when we go into a show. Sometimes people want to take pictures with us, which blew us away. But I never thought they would like us making fun of each other. Todd's an easy target, and they love it. So check that out for us. Go do that. And, of course, lots of other great sponsors have that on there as well. But you'll get a kick out of that.
See you guys tomorrow.
take the pain. I'm gonna go down swinging. I can't hold on to the feeling. I'm gonna find my way.
Oh! What, Brockway? You gave moved me! I just videoed it. I'm gonna send it.
Everyone has to be mature, be butts and nuts, and then there's Bobby. Fucking Bobby. Bobby don't like us.